안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 오늘은 NBA 2K19 파워포워드 키우기 두 번째 시간 가져볼게요. 예. 지난번 첫 번째 플레이 했을 때 스토리상 중국으로 드래프트 못 받고 갔다가 중국에서 올스타 상대로 승리하고 그 다음에 미국으로 돌아왔는데 미국에서 NBA에 바로 데뷔가 아닌 NBA 밑에 그 야구로 치면 마이너리그 정도 되는 G리그, 네, 그쪽에 배정 받아서 지금 스토리 모드 진행하고 있는데, 예, 이어서 진행해 보도록 하겠습니다.
Surprised you made it on time.
All right. I'll buy it. Why wouldn't I be here?
I just figured your new PR guy have you doing a couple radio shows and TV shows this afternoon, talking yourself up.
Man, look, we just rented a condo in your headspace. Hey, look, if you're not careful, I might just buy the whole building.
Okay, so you got jokes, huh? You ever get tired of hearing your own hustle?
And there it is, my first down payment.
So it's all you now, huh? Just you and baby Zuckerberg?
Zach's on all the mad ants, all right? This exposure's good for all of us.
팀 이름이 매드앤츠. 네.
He needs to just focus
실제로 있는 팀으로 나오더라고요.
So what you think
검색해
he's gonna help
보니까.
you with the scouts too?
I know he's gonna help you.
지금 아마 그래서 지금 저기 보이는 마커스 형인가 그런데
No,
제가 지금 라이벌 상태로 되어 있어요.
Just brought him over. Vlad the Impaler?
I didn't see a Vlad on the roster.
Their center.
Andre Haji?
Right, yeah, but they call him Vlad the
주인공
Impaler.
이름은 파워포워드고
Whoever he is, you got
강백호로
this.
You
했습니다.
know something I don't?
머리는 최대한 빨간색으로
Right up
보이게
this morning on
저
Wayne
색깔로
Hoops
했고요.
HQ, the blog called us out, saying that the key to this game is neutralizing Hashi. And the only way to do that is to get everybody involved, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Are you looking to get a triple-double?
I'm looking to win, baby. Win!
Welcome everyone to Fort Wayne, Indiana. We have another great G League matchup for you tonight between the Mad Ants and the Long Island Nets. I'm Blake Suniga alongside my good friends Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. Tim, what do you make of this matchup?
Well, we have some great stars to watch in this game. There's Marcus Young and recent addition
미션이 아마 게임에서 이기라고 하고
그
다음에 라이벌보다 많이 득점하라 그건 없었고 어시스트 5개 하라고 써져 있었죠. 맞고 박스아웃 리바운드. 어시스트 해야 되기 때문에 어시스트 하나 성공 4개 더하면 됩니다.
Absolutely. They provide a tough matchup for teams because they can run so many sets from inside and out. Reminds me a little bit of how the Denver Nuggets are constructed.
Yeah, great point, Brian.
Now here's Kelsey. Here's Haji. Fires at the
아이고
elbow.
놓쳤는데 그래도 슛 안 들어갔죠.
지금
지금 제가 승부하고 있는 저한테 자꾸 승부 들어오는 저 하지? 5번 예. 저 파워포인트겠죠? 네, 제가 지금 에이스인 것 같아요.
Kelsey with the
이 팀.
ball. Guarded by Young. Down low. Here's
아,
Haji.
수비 놓쳤죠.
And Andre Haji with the stuff.
Recognizing the overcommitment. Kelsey knows it's his
일단 뭐 미션은
responsibility
이기는 거랑
to get
어시스트
it to his open
5개니까.
guys.
Now here's AI. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Magic called their own on the wing. 5 on the clock. And that one's good. AI. Well, it has been said time and time again, but it
그래도
doesn't make it
미션
any less
성공도
true.
해야
The
되지만
state of
득점도 해야
Indiana
돼요.
loves
왜냐면
their basketball.
And it's one
여기서
reason why a team like
얼마
the Mad
득점하고
Ants
뭐
can
이런 게
have
다
such a
그
devoted
능력치 올릴 수
fan
있는
base. It goes
그 가상
across
화폐로
the
연결되거든요.
entire state.
It's in everyone's DNA. Haji, no
라운드.
good.
offensively, just one of
이렇게
four to
테이텀,
start. They're still
저기
warming
NBA
up.
출신이었죠, 테이텀이.
Uses the
요것도
glass to
어시스트
finish the
인정되죠.
layup.
Looking good
어시스트
so
두
far.
개째.
Made all 4 of their shots to get it going.
Now here's Kelsey. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Back to Nelson. Andrews.
저 하지는 주인공보다 키가 더 큰 것 같아요. 거의 센터급인 것 같은데.
And that one goes long. The Mad Ants with the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying
다시
aggressive and
패스
playing.
받아서 슛.
And the head coach of the Mad Ants, Gordon Keller. He's a back to the basics kind of coach. He's going to drill the fundamentals and accountability to this Mad Ants roster from the first whistle to the final horn.
Now here's Kelsey. Pass to Haji.
아, 뚫렸네.
Evens things up with that
밀고
basket.
들어오는
His
파워가
second of
진짜
4,
장난
shooting
아니네요.
50%.
He's very
그
efficient
막는
from the
버튼을 누르고
interior.
아무리
The
버티고
size
있어도
Haji possesses is really
밀리네요.
one of his main strengths.
Trigg,
패스하고
covered by Joseph. Here's Young. Offensive
리바운드.
rebound. AI makes it off the glass.
홈슛.
You know how things get around here in Fort Wayne. When the
자, 방금
Mad
덩크
Ants
시도하려고
play,
그랬는데
the entire city
저기
pays
그
attention.
하지한테
The whole
밀려가지고
city shuts down as they love to
자동으로
support
레이업으로
the local
되더라고요.
G League chapter.
Now a timeout called by Long Island. And you can see the respect and commitment both the fans and the
일단은
Mad
8점
Ants show each other.
차면
Yeah, it's great to see.
중간에 제가 벤치 들어가더라도
Might not
충분히
get
이길
the
수 있을 것 같고
recognition they deserve around the
이제
country.
나머지
But
어시스트
look,
3개
that
빨리
is not the
성공하고
case here in Indiana.
득점 많이 몰아서
The
하는
Mad
걸로
Ants are
플레이할게요.
the story around these parts. Very passionate
이번에
fans
교체 선수
who really
들어오면은
love this
그래도
team.
I mean, Indiana loves their
그렇게
basketball.
Yeah, no
뭐
doubt.
어려운 애는 아닌 것 같아요.
Now
아까
here's
하지보다는.
Russell. James, covered by Boss. Releases from 15. And
Rebound.
again, it's the Nets missing. And AI and the rest of the Mad Ants
패스
were
주고,
involved in some
슛.
community work recently. They had a
어시스트
booth
3개.
at the State Fair.
You just have
두 개
to
남았죠.
love that the team is willing to take time and meet fans on an individual basis by having a booth at the fair. It just takes a day for the players, but goes a long way in developing ties with the community.
Here's James. Drops in the tray.
That was simply a
들어가.
defensive breakdown there. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Over to the wing.
빠져나가죠. 3초 반에.
Right side Grace.
여기서
AI.
다시
Defended by
스크린
Fresh.
걸어주고
Pass to Randolph. That one doesn't drop.
That's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always so
아,
important to have
키는
that
지금
strong
주인공보다
interior
작은데
defense.
수비력이 대단한 것 같아요. 힘으로 밀고 들어가려고 해도 파고들기가 쉽지가 않네요.
Now here's
1초,
Price.
2초,
The
1초.
11-footer got it off in time, but it's no good.
Good, solid act.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Mad Ants on top, up 7. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the Mad Ants so far?
They've made the most of their fast break
Basket
chances
count.
here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Howie Carter, not the most impactful player on the floor for the Mad Ants, but he is a valuable
테이크오버
member of
버프
the team.
떴죠.
Oh, absolutely. He can give them a spark on occasion, but he's one of those glue guys. Fantastic chemistry with the rest of the team, and he just knows his role.
Now here's James. On the wing, Mucci Fresh. To the inside.
안에 뚫렸는데
Pass
블럭.
doesn't go for him.
나이스
The
블럭.
Mad Ants go the other way with it.
옆으로 주고 어시스트 하나 더.
Good, and the assist goes to
자, 하나 남았죠.
AI.
미션
Good
어시스트.
passing, setting up a lot of buckets. That's been a real key.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there. I think I can see some on the court.
Now here's Price. Russell, defended by Carter. Here's Mack. AI grabs the miss.
Well, I'm not sure, Brian, if you caught the
주고
local news.
바로 들어가면
Apparently,
미션
some of the
성공.
Mad Ant
어시스트
players
5개.
played a pickup with some of the locals.
Yeah, a
자, 이제
sight to see for
어시스트
sure.
5개
I believe it was
채웠으니까
AI and
나머지는
Tatum in a 2-on-2 game.
이기
small things
승부에서
like that
이기는
are
거였으니까
what makes this team so
마음껏 이제
endeared to
득점하면 될
Fort
것
And they
같아요.
really love him out
별
here.
구애받지 않고.
Now here's James. And again, it's the Nets missing.
이제
AI high post. The
아이고.
floater.
다시 패스 받아서 레이업.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy,
무지볼
not a lot
날
of
뻔했네요.
resistance inside, and they're taking advantage.
That aspect of this game, the play in the paint, has gone almost entirely their way.
Absolutely.
So for the Nets, we're closing in on
보통
2 minutes
이
played
쿼터
here
이
in the
정도
second
되면
quarter.
벤치 들어가서 이 쿼터 아예 끝나고 전반 하프타임 하프타임 넘어갔는데 하프타임
Haji
안
gets the
넘어갔네.
bucket.
And
아
Andre
저기
Haji, better known
저
as
팀 에이스
Glad
하지
Taylor,
다시 들어왔네요.
he is a handful of a center.
지금 계속
Does
저쪽
everything you want from a big
상대팀
man,
공격
including
패턴이
scoring,
저 하지한테
defense, and setting
패스해가지고
up others on the offensive end.
인사이드 공격으로
Now
해서
here's Trigg.
파고드는 걸로 듣고
AI.
나왔는데
Haji covering. Daniels outside. AI. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke,
다행히
don't fix it. They keep getting in
팀
the
원이
paint and they keep
TV는
scoring
슛
points.
넣어줬네요.
And you know, Brian, there's
분명히
not
또
really a lot you can do
얘로
as a defense when they
또
keep
하지로
getting in the
파고들
paint
것
like they
같은데.
have been on this run.
역시
Here's Haji. 6 points for him. It's hauled
알았죠?
in by AI.
And of course, AI, a
좀
name that
테이텀한테.
might sound familiar to college hoops fans. Had a good run, a big game in the Sweet 16, but ultimately the
Wow.
team came up just short. Still, showed some great potential in what was his final year.
And AI,
Nice power.
not the leader of the Bulldogs team, but he was a vital piece.
Yeah, wasn't the leader while he was there as that role was filled by Corey Harris, but he certainly showed promise. Physically, it's always been there for AI, right? He just needed time to sharpen the mental aspect of the game.
Now here's
Let's see.
Daniels.
빈틈이 안 나와가지고
Madison. Now AI. Andrews
Yep.
defending. And that one's good.
Yeah, I think AI did some work on his inside game during his time in China. He's looking very confident in that area.
저 5번이 덩치가 크다 보니까
And here is Odom.
등지고 있는 상태에서 좌우로 돌리다가
Haji
빈틈
with
나왔을
it.
때 딱
He's
돌려서 슛
covered by
쏘면
Tatum.
잘 되더라고요.
With the fadeaway. Haji good.
페이드웨이.
And with Vlad the Impaler, they really run the offense through him.
Every set this team has makes the best use of having an elite center in the middle. Haji is a great presence on the floor, and it's no
Green.
surprise they built the offense around him.
Now here's
걸어주고
Daniels.
여기서
Clock at
스크린
6.
걸어주고
Back to
백패스
AI.
슛
Again,
노마.
Fort Wayne.
When he has a night like this, it's very hard to imagine
아직
AI
근데
will be playing
팀워크가 좀
on the NBA stage
아직
very, very
팀원한테
soon.
인정 못 받는 것 같아요. 패스를 한 번 정도 누르는 걸로 안 주고
Kelsey with the
한
ball.
두세 번 정도 콜을 해야 주네요.
To the middle. Odom's shot is
저걸
off.
안
One
들어갔네.
thing you have to admire about Coach Keller is his commitment to having the team stay involved with the community.
When you
거의
create an
패스 요청
atmosphere like that
무시됨이 많이
in a
떠요.
locker room in the surrounding city, you get more than the sum of your parts. Keller inspires his players by really making what they do
블록.
larger
아,
than the
리바운드
results on the
뺏겼죠.
floor.
He gets it in there.
Using his
확실히
height well on the glass, the Romanian
신장도 그렇고
superstar is
파워에 좀 밀린 것
fantastic at
같아요.
reaching out and snagging second chance opportunities.
And it
그래도
goes as the
스피드에선
official
앞서니까
calls the foul.
멈추는
Count it,
척
and they'll
하다가
shoot one more at the
다시
line.
가속 붙이고 레이업.
So both teams making some changes here.
바스켓 카운트.
And the free
아,
throw, no
자유투가
good.
And you see
아직
how hungry AI is.
능력치가 좀
He
낮다
wants
보니까
to prove he has what it takes to perform at the next level.
Shot and game clock separated by
하지
5.
나갔죠. 다시 다른 교체됐어요.
Pass to Russell.
여기 팀 벤치 멤버
To the
파워포워드는 그래
paint.
좀
Mac
상대하기
lays it up and in
쉽더라고요.
off the pretty assist.
더블로
That is some
뛰었는데
dime
넣네요.
dropping, exquisite assist.
패스
Inside.
인사이드.
And that one's good. AI.
He's
버프
having one of those
걸렸고
days where if he takes it, he
3초,
makes it.
2초.
That shot, no good. A dominating first half of play, and so far it.
일단 뭐 18점 차니까 이 정도 점수면은 지진 않을 것
Getting back
같아요.
to the action now.
어시스트
It's been a
5개
one-team
미션도
show
성공했고.
so far, but we'll see if that changes. You look at AI in this game,
근데
he's been everywhere.
벤치 한번 앉아있을 줄 알았는데 이번 경기는 아직까지 벤치 한 번도 안 하네요. 레이업. 저 하지가 그 파워랑 뭐 신장 조건은 지금 주인공보다 더 좋긴 한데
And with Marcus
스피드가
Young,
좀
perhaps the
딸리네요.
first thing you notice about
가속
him
좀
is the
붙이고
killer
사이드로
instinct on the
뛰면
court.
그냥
Young is a
뚫리네요.
player that is always looking to exploit
와,
a weakness or catch a defender
붙었는데
slipping
저걸
up.
넣어버리네요.
Sometimes he'll get too focused on that
안드레이
aspect of
하지.
the game, but I'd say it's worked well for him so
나이스.
far.
스피드는
Lays
못
it up
따라오죠.
and banks it in.
Great teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They're playing as one. 5 straight baskets resulting from assists.
Great team basketball.
Now here's Kelsey.
역시 또 하지 이용해서 뚫죠.
Bader on the way. That one wide
너무
left.
멀었죠.
And when Young is on the floor, you know he is going to be a threat to score.
Offense
Oh,
just
이거
comes
안 들어가네.
so easy to Young, and he knows it. You hope he finds a way to expand his game, but when you need a bucket, he is such a good option to have.
Timeout called, the Nets.
He just isn't pleased with all the looks they've given up inside, and he wants to tighten up this team defensively.
이번에 그래도
Yeah, that's what has to
지금
happen, and he'll let them know it.
23득점째인데
They're playing
4쿼터까지
some soft
해서
interior defense, and that's just a recipe
잘하면
for disaster.
And that's the thing, the interior defense, that's the easiest way to score, right around the basket.
40득점까지는 좀
Now here's
어렵겠지만
Joseph.
그
And a miss
35?
there
이
off the
정도는
inbound.
가능하지 않을까
Well,
싶은데
if you ever had the chance to talk
패스
to Paul Tatum
받아서
about basketball, you can
레이어.
really just tell how passionate he is about the game. You pick any topic
저기
about
수비수
the
자리
sport,
잡기
or any
전에
part of the game's
가속
history,
누르면서 미리
he'll chew your ear
뛰어버리면
off about
거의
anything until
뭐야,
the sun comes up.
Here's
오펜스
Kelsey.
차징 말고
Haji covered by AI.
디펜스 차징으로 해서 바스켓 카운트 많이
So the whistle
나오더라고요.
blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
아, 블락
And
될
the
줄 알았는데
massive
파울이네요.
size of Haji is intimidating. Sometimes defenders feel overwhelmed trying to deal with it.
And the Nets making a change here. And the Mad Ants call time here.
근데 진짜
Quarter here,
교체
over a
한 번
minute
안
and a half into
해주고
it.
계속 풀게임 뛰고 있네요.
Tatum, he's covered by James.
아이고
And AI
나이스 샷.
gets it to
들어갈 줄
go.
몰랐는데
Nice mechanics on the
슛
shot.
쏘는데
AI is
앞에
very
수비수가
gifted
붙어
at
있으니까
cashing in from these
여기
in-between
그
areas.
듀오 쇼크에 진동 엄청 오거든요. 슛 타이밍 놓치기
Now
어렵죠.
here's
그런
Kelsey.
점은 잘 진짜 구현을 했어요.
Pass to Haji.
EK에서
Now here's
슛
Price.
쏘거나 할 때
Covered by AI.
감각이나 뭐 이런 거고 단순히 버튼 누르는 게 아니라
And here's
진짜
James.
슛 던지는 상황처럼
AI
하고
with the block.
나이스 블락.
And really a big
블락
part of shot
했고
blocking is timing. AI showing that he's
레이어.
capable
아,
of
덩크 하려고
projecting
그랬는데
shots.
수비수 한 명
The
따라붙어가지고
ball movement on this run has been fantastic.
블락샷
and it's a
제대로
big
찍었죠.
part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to
또
deal with their passing.
하지한테 공격 들어오죠.
Now here's Haji.
나이스
He's
블락.
got 14.
저쪽에 주고
Here's Calderon.
슛. 저거
Rebounded by
넣었어야
James.
되는데
And it's Long Island's ball. Ted Nelson for 3.
3점.
Tatum with the rebound.
테이덤이 리바운드 했네.
AI left side.
아
Misses from close range.
들어갈 줄 알았는데
They push it up. Kelsey guarded by Young. Here's Haji. Gets that
Oh.
one through the hole. Makes him 7 for 13 this game.
This is what you expect from your point
쟤네
guard.
공격이 다
Kelsey wanting to
하지
set his
가지고 하는 것
guys up,
같아요.
and I love
하지도
to see
벌써
that.
And he
16점.
muscles it in through the contact. They call the
나이스.
foul and he's
어시스트
on
하나
his way to
늘었죠.
block.
They've shown some great passing on
That
their last
basket
few
count.
trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
Four
이거
straight
난이도도
passes leading to scores. That's just great
저기 뭐
team play.
올스타로 했거든요.
Now here's Russell.
아직은 여기가 그 메이저급은 아니어서 그런지 몰라도
And here's Fresh.
아직까지 괜찮아요. 어려웠던 건 역시나 그 중국 리그에 있을 때 NBA 올스타 와가지고
Fades and shoots.
그때가 진짜 제일 어려웠던 것 같아요.
But they'll get
아,
another
리바운드
chance.
뺏겼고.
Inside.
인사이드
AI with the block.
블록.
And he recovers it. Out of bounds. It'll be Mad Ants ball. The Mad Ants making a switch here.
아, 교체 이제 해주고 4쿼터 3분 19초 남기고 다시 들어왔네요.
Here's Joseph. And
리바운드.
again, it's the Nets missing. Now here is Madison, defended by
바깥쪽으로
Nelson.
빼주고 스크린.
And the officials will call
아.
the illegal screen here.
They're starting to go
이게
in the
이번에
wrong
19
direction
버전에
in
새로
terms of
나온 건데
turnovers. It's
스크린
slowly
진짜 잘못
becoming a
걸다가는
problem.
바로 파울 불더라고요. 예전에는 스크린 그냥
We're about 2
딱
minutes
대고
into
서
the fourth quarter in
있으면
this one.
파울 잘 안 좋은데 이번 19 버전에서는
Now here's
딱
Andrews.
스크린
covered
딱
by
잘못
Boss.
걸면 수비 방해로
Here's
진짜
Haji.
파울 바로 불더라고요.
And that one hits back
다시
iron.
리바운드
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been
저쪽
phenomenal.
외곽으로 주고
Yeah, that's putting it mildly,
Inside the
guys.
pass.
They've been
아, 다시.
absolutely dominant.
레이어.
AI no good.
아까 노마크일 때 바로 쐈어야 되는데 패스를
We're in the
돌려가지고
fourth quarter here, just
타이밍
under
한번
2.5
놓쳤네요.
minutes gone. Pass to James. Six on the shot clock. Here's Andrews. And
Yeah.
yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
So adept at scoring inside. The closer Andrews gets to the rim, the more lethal he is.
Grace, he's guarded by Price. Grace, no good.
Bad
애들이
miss. You'd like to see him be a little more
아직 진짜
assertive when he has
팀워크로 잘
such
생각 안
good
하는지
position.
패스 콜을 눌러도 패스 진짜 잘 안
Pass to
줘요.
Kelsey.
심지어 노마크일 때도 두 번은 더블 클릭을 해줘야 콜을
Here's
계속
James,
눌러줘야 패스를
guarded
주네요.
by Young. They double him with AI. Fades.
아
It's
박스아웃
hauled in
밀렸네.
by the Mad Ants.
그래도 다행히 저 영이
Down low.
레이업.
That's good. And it's Marcus Young with the assist.
Something that's clear about Young, even in the early stage of his career, he has a very good offensive skill set. That is an unbelievable assist.
Now here's James.
오늘은 확실히 저기 진짜 가야
Pass to
되는데
Andrews.
NBA
No good on the
입단까지
triple.
가야 되는데
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are
패스
definitely
받아서
clicking, and more
덩크.
importantly, it's tough to defend. Just love seeing AI flush it home, refusing to settle for just an easy layup.
이번에도 콜을 3번 눌렀어요.
Now Kelsey to the inside.
아,
Here's
놓쳤다.
Haji.
다시.
And that one
아하.
is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And that's
아직
how
좀
you pick up
디펜스
second
스킬이
chance points.
좀 부족한 것
Stay
같아요.
active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
다시 패스 외곽 돌리고
And here's
스크린
Marcus Young for
걸어주고
three. Nailed
그렇지.
from three-point land.
I don't want to say that
스크린
they're trying to
어시스트
run up
바로
the score, but
올라가죠.
they do keep
그래서
adding up to
사실
that lead.
Well,
전
if you won't say
버전에서는
it, partner, I will. They're trying to
스크린으로
run up the
해가지고
score here.
Thanks for
좀
saying that,
뭐야
Brian.
동료 득점
Now here's
어시스트
Kelsey.
하면은 점수 많이 좋은데
To the inside.
요번에는
And
아이고
the jam by Andre
스크린 하는 거에
Haji.
대해서는
Well, their
별로
offense is kicked into gear, but it's come
포인트를
just
잘
a
안
little too
주더라고요.
late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively.
바깥쪽
But
돌리고
too
패스
bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Boss
다시
with it.
내측.
Andrews
아
defending.
블락 당했네.
And it's blocked
Oh.
by Andre Haji. To the middle. Here's Kelsey.
다시
Rebounded
리바운드
by the Mad Ants.
다시 돌리고 8초
Young. He's guarded by Kelsey. Tipped.
아이고
Back to Young. And there it
이겼죠.
is. The final whistle. Mad Ants win. Fantastic performance from the team to
And there were standout stars tonight, sure, but I like the way
지치지 않는 득점원 배지 벌써 땄네요.
game to show up.
What's your name. You're working hard, right? Fighting.
이 전편에서 그 사인을 갖다가
I don't know.
농구 던지는 데서
I'm
만난
doing
여자죠.
everything right. I keep my head down. I grind.
But you're still hitting that wall. So climb over it. Find your way around it. Dig a tunnel underneath it. Do not think about this wall as a barrier. Think about it as a question.
What's the question?
When I was a little kid, I wanted a big sounding job, right? Just like everybody else. I wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, president.
Astronaut. I want to be an astronaut.
Right.
주인.
But then I got older and my heart told me something else. Words. I loved how they sounded when I gave them context, purpose. I knew I wanted to be great at it. And everyone told me that it was impossible because of the barriers, right? I'm a female. The odds, the competition, I'd never be able to make it as a living. And unfortunately, they were right. Every single door that I knocked on was slammed in my face.
But you knew they were wrong.
I knew that I could write, but I had to think about why I was being rejected. What were my flaws? Regroup, rethink.
You went over that wall.
I built a ladder.
So, what happened?
Oh, it all fell apart, and now
약간
I just troll around at
이런
carnivals
장면들
looking for
보면
stuffed animals to complete my
더쇼랑
collection.
다르게 진짜
See, that's impossible.
저기 봐.
Can't be done.
진짜 스토리적인
No, now I
요소를
have a
엄청
great
많이
career.
가미한 것 같아요.
And it pays me enough that it's my
진짜
only
뭐
job, and it
꼭
continues to
승리해야
grow.
된다 뭐 이런 거보다도
I am a sports
어느
writer
정도
and
진짜
owner
스토리
of
넣어가지고
Wayne
휴먼
Hoops HQ.
드라마틱하게
Wait,
유저들
Wayne,
감정이입해가지고
that's you?
몰입할
that's
수 있게.
amazing. I read you like all the time. I was
물론
thought
이제
you
제가
were a guy.
얼굴
Because
같은
girls can't write about
경우에는
Nah, the
있는 거
exact
가지고
opposite.
하긴
Always thought it was
했지만
written by a dude named Wayne.
NBA
No,
2K
no,
같은
I'm just
경우에는
messing with
어플이
you.
있어가지고
I get that all the time.
어플로
Yeah,
사진
your piece about
찍어가지고
Ben Simmons' development
핸드폰
as a
사진
passer,
셀카 찍어가지고
written
서버에 올리면
50 times.
여기
Thank
풀스에서
you.
얼굴이 만들어집니다.
Yeah.
저도 이
I did
캐릭터
feel
하기
like going out
전에
with you
혼자서
was
싱글 플레이 할
kind
때
of
한번 해봤는데
touchy
진짜
territory,
비슷하게
crossing the line,
만들어지더라고요,
so I kind of
얼굴이.
wanted to
근데 아직까지
how this
야구
went
게임
before
더쇼는 그게 없어요.
I told you about it. What I do is very important to me, so anything that could call that into question is a red line.
Yeah, I totally get that.
선을 좀 넘을 뻔했죠.
I want to get you something before you leave.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah,
What is? Oh,
company on your
no.
walk home.
Thank you. Thank you for this giant elephant.
No, you won't look creepy at all. Just tall guy, his stuffed animal.
I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Rhymes with ash can.
달달합니다. 근데 저 인형 전편에서 카니발에서
Yo.
얘가
it's
뽑아준
your boy
건데.
AI coming at you from Fort Wayne, Indiana, all by way of China and the Shanghai Bears. What's up to my people out there? What's up, Wei? What's up, Zhang? What's up, Coach? Hey, Corey Harris, I'm coming for you, man. I'm not gonna take it easy on you, but man, we're gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good. How was that?
Not magic, but it works. Yeah, it works really well actually. It's real. It's unfiltered, you know. It's gonna give me something to cut into the gameplay so that people get to know the real you.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to
저
come off like I'm just
녀석이
trying too hard to promote me.
지난주에 뭐 팬이라고
I want my
하면서
game to speak
식당에서
first.
Your game is gonna
만나는데
speak for you, man. I'm gonna speak for
주인공
you. Nothing wrong with having a couple
SNS
more voices.
매니저 해주겠다 그래가지고 지금 하고 있는 거죠.
Look, hey, you got to keep your wrist loose, all right? You're shooting too flat.
What do you care how I shoot? You're the one with the game coming up.
I know. Look,
그냥
one more time, okay?
지금 그냥 슈팅 연습하는 것 같은데
Elbow
대화하면서
in.
중거리
That's
슛
right, baby.
연습.
Feels good, right?
It does.
Hey, so
이 기회에
think
3점
I
슛
screwed up with
연습이나.
Nikki?
What, on that date?
Yeah.
니키가 아까 그 여자인 것 같아요.
Around her now since she's a reporter.
Are you nervous?
솔직하게 나 좀 의심스러워서 아무렇지 않은
That's
척.
not me. Ice water veins, remember? It's not like she's in my head all the time or anything like that.
Wow. It's the unflappable AI finally getting butterflies.
근데
I
걸렸죠
don't
바로.
know, man. It's kind of like what Paul was saying about the city. Like, I've had girlfriends before, but not like this. Something about her just makes me feel like I'm home.
What? We open on the two of you driving through Amish country. You're going through one of those covered bridges. New idea. Yeah, you're wearing those hats and overalls. Yeah. You open it up on the 2-lane blacktop. You see those rows of corn going by. She's looking at you, and you can see it in her eyes. You go, "This is good, man. I can sell this. What are you doing this
Okay.
weekend?"
All right, let's reel it in, Zach. Let's reel it in. All right, let's sell the game. Okay, let's focus on the game.
There's no line anymore, AI. It's all the same brand. You want to get to the next level? This is what you have
Let's
to
keep
do.
it at the game for now, okay, man? Come on.
That's not enough.
Well, it has to be. Okay? For now?
Fine. Yeah, for now. Fine for now, yeah.
팀 간신도 개인적으로는 레이커스에 좀 가보고 싶은데 이번에 2019 모델이 르브론이었잖아요. 르브론이랑 같이 좀 뛰어보고 싶어가지고. 자, 다음 경기 목표가 스카이포스 상대로 경기에 승리하고 폴 테이텀에게 어시스트를 3번 이상 성공하세요. 폴 테이텀이 그 NBA 선수 출시라는 그 대머리 선배, 민머리 선배인 것 같은데 일단 3,300 정도 있으니까 포인트를 뭐로 할까요? 중거리? 아니다. 중거리보다는 힘? 일단 힘이 좋아야 되니까 힘에서 밀리지 않게 힘 올려줄게요. 덩크도 덩크 2개. 다음 경기 가볼게요. 미션이 승리하고 같은 팀 폴 테이텀에게 어시스트 성공하라. 몇 개였더라? 몇 개인지 갑자기 또 제대로 안 봤네.
Most exciting part of the G League this year. The NBA is not far away. Oh, hey,
G 리그가
check out what your
NBA
boy said about
아래
your boy.
Hey,
리그입니다.
hey, man, get that phone out my face, Marcus. Come
No,
on.
wait, no, come on. You're going to hear about it anyway. I mean, it's everywhere.
Look, Corey Harris ain't the only player in the NBA.
Well, look. It's not just Corey Harris saying it. All of the Lakers are retweeting it. The timing could not be better for me. I mean, I got scouts coming to the stands. They don't want to miss the show. This is like chess. So who's renting space and who's head now, huh? Who's renting
Yo.
space?
I don't want to disrupt your flow there, Bobby Fischer, but the scout ain't here for you. He's here for the Flying Dragon.
Please, I would have heard about
Listen,
it.
he's the Heat's new forward from China, and he is knocking on the door of a 48-inch vertical.
You're talking about Han Shi.
Huh?
Yeah, the Flying Dragon.
Yeah.
He was on the Jets in China.
아,
I guarded
옛날에
him when he played us
중국에서
in Shanghai.
플레이할 때 그
He showed me up then, but I know his game now. I can
빨간색
take him.
빨강 머리하고 닭뼈슬 머리처럼 했던 그 한치라고 했던 걔 말하나
This ain't
보네.
about just showing off some scouts, Marcus. This is about winning the game, man.
Hey.
This dude, bro.
Get about it.
저 마커스 형이 라이벌인데 계속 자극하죠.
Doesn't mean you can't take his attention. Take it.
아까 그 어시스트란 테이텀이 지금 여기 대화하고 있는 애입니다. 오른쪽에.
But your game plays specifically to his weakness. So I'm gonna set you up all night, and we're gonna take that dragon down together.
All right.
Good evening and welcome
저
everyone
빨간
to another edition of
머리가
Mad Ants
예,
Basketball.
그리고
I'm Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz
주인공
and
같은
Brian
경우에는
Benefitemi. We have a
그
road matchup tonight
중국에서
between Fort
두
Wayne
번째
and
게임 할 때
Sioux Falls.
붙었었죠.
You know, the big
한치.
story tonight, it's the matchup that goes back to
여기서
China.
되게
AI
이슈인가
will see a
보네요.
familiar
스카우트들이
face
보러 왔다는 거
as the
보니까.
Skyforce recently gained the services of the Flying Dragon, formerly
Flying
of the
Dragon.
Chinese team, the Jets.
And you know the two of them will want to prove
아,
something out there
테이텀이
tonight.
마크하고
And
있나?
we'll see if having seen the Flying Dragon in person before gives AI and the rest of the Mad Ants an advantage. But it should be a tough one either way.
It's the matchup that fans of both sides have been waiting for. Young with the steal. And finished off by Marcus Young.
라이벌
With
마커스
the
형이
numbers he puts
득점했네요.
up, you figure it was
근데 뭐
just a matter
이번
of time.
미션은
NBA
마커스 형보다 많이
teams have their
득점하는
eye
그건
on Young.
없으니까.
Not surprising at all given his burst. The latest rumor is that the Lakers have the most interest in him right now.
나이스.
But a lot of teams could be looking at him
정도면
late in
뭐
the NBA season.
저기 어필 됐겠죠? 스카우트들한테.
That's good. And
나이스
it's
3점.
Marcus Young with the assist.
Something that's clear about Young, even in the early stage of his career, he has a very good offensive skill set. That is an unbelievable assist.
Now here's Han. Count it.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And without a doubt, Sioux City has been energized since bringing the Flying Dragon
어시스트 하나
onto the
성공했죠,
roster.
테이텀한테.
Boy, when you add a
좀 시간을
dynamic
끌길래
athlete like the
어시스트
Flying
인정 안될 줄
Dragon,
알았어요.
it brings a spark to the whole team. We saw the same effect happen when the Mad Ants got AI.
Now here's Roberts.
속을 뻔했죠.
Back to Lee.
스크린.
6 on the shot clock. From 15 feet away, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Not only is Han Chi
그때
comfortable
테이텀이
from
같이
medium
뛰었어야
range,
되는데.
his lift off the floor makes his shot tough to contest.
Well, you might have seen that article about
Yeah,
Marcus
sure.
Young recently. He's certainly a star in the G League.
Yeah, when you have the offensive talent that Young does and are as driven and ambitious as he is, you're destined for
가속을
great
좀
things.
스피드를 좀
Definitely a name
키워놓길
to
잘한 것
watch
같아요.
in the G League.
Yeah, one to
확실히
follow.
파워포워드
definitely.
애들 상대해도
Roberts.
스피드로 일단 조금 한번 몸 부대끼 있을 때 비벼서 제낀 다음에 뛰면은 못
Pass to
따라잡더라고요.
Han. Rejected by Marcus Young.
방금 마커스 형이
Here's Calderon. Again, Fort Wayne.
이번에 팀 애들이
Just over 2.5 minutes
중거리
played
슛
here in
잘
the first
들어가네요.
quarter. And here is Han.
또 드래곤.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Troy Lee.
테이텀이
And
수비 서비스
Flying
좀 부족한
Dragon
것
coming
같은데
over from China, just like AI on the Mad Ants did.
나오죠.
Two, they had
저
faced
드래곤
off against each other.
AI
Had some great
주인공처럼
battles from what I've heard.
중국에서 왔다고
And maybe that will carry over to this side of the Pacific.
Well, we can only
테이텀이 갈 수
hope.
있게
Now here is Tatum. Calderon, covered by Ducey.
주고
For three,
슛
Paul Tatum.
들어갔어요.
And no
어시스트
good.
하나 또 하는
Now the
건데
Skyforce take it the other way. Pass to Ducey. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
일단 이기는 게 목표니까
Try to
어시스트
get
중요한데
physical
일단 점수
all
좀
you
벌려놓고
want. It doesn't
해야겠네요.
And
matter.
he's got
2점
his first
차까지
opportunity
따라하네요.
at the line here tonight. The Mad Ants with the lead. Well, a handful of players on this Mad Ants roster could make the jump to the NBA someday. Howie Carter, not one of them.
Yeah, you know, Carter's a very talented player, but he doesn't have a standout skill that will land him on an NBA roster. He knows it, but just appreciates the process of trying to improve his game.
Now here's Keith. And here's Ducey. Count it. Good.
Assertive when it comes to scoring inside, Ducey has an impressive feel for this area of the floor.
AI outside. Grace. It's
Nice,
good
sir.
from long range.
Timely passing, leading to assist. That's been the recipe.
테이텀한테 딱 패스
Everybody's
수
been
있는데
in
테이텀이 지금
sync. Tremendous
벤치 들어가서 쉬고
communication and
있어요.
awareness.
Now here's Jennings.
피하고
Pass to Ducey. Poked loose.
나이스 스틸.
Tries a three. It's hauled in by the Mad Ants.
Just talking with AI and the rest of the team, you get the sense that AI has
패스
really
능력치가 좀
started to
낮아가지고
find himself on, and maybe more importantly, off the court. Having a few games under his belt with his team has put him at ease, and the results are visible on the floor.
Now here's Keith. Pass to Benjamin. Here's Keith. Fires for three. It's not going to go for him. And that does it
그래도
for the
5점
first
차
quarter.
앞선 상태로
Mad
게임
Ants
끝났죠.
ahead.
아
Up
블록
five.
장면 나오죠.
And we'll be back. And now the second
쿼터.
quarter just getting set to begin. And
쿼터
guys,
아직
what's your take
테이텀
on
안
the Mad
나왔네요.
Ants so far?
I
그러면
mean, this has
아직
looked like
어시스트
a
미션
volleyball
없으니까
game for them with all those first quarter blocks.
What do you know about
스크린
volleyball,
걸어주고
huh, Tim? I mean, I'll say though,
패스
that's a lot of
받아서
side
슛.
outs for them, the way they've swatted shots away.
Hey, I was all state in high school. Come on.
All state, I'm impressed.
Well, the Mad Ants were excited to land AI, and he's continued to improve his game since he's arrived.
He has put in work and is razor sharp in his
아,
focus.
블록
Sometimes a
실패했을
player
때
is a late
그래도
bloomer, and that
안
might be
들어가게
the case
막았죠.
with AI, given how he's stepped his game up.
슛.
Daniel's no
아하.
good.
Can't
저건
get a
넣어줬어야
much
되는데.
better look than that.
Yeah, there's no way you expect him to miss that shot. I mean, even me, I've been out of the league for so many years, but I think I could still step on the court and knock down that jumper.
Now here's Splitter. Defense right on him.
3, 2, 1.
Three.
아,
Grace pulls it in. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter.
Road life in the G League, it can be rough. Getting wins as an away team, it's no easy task because travel isn't as easy as it is in the NBA. A lot can go wrong on the road, and it feels like everything is stacked against you at times.
Now here's Splitter, covered by AI. Shoots over Randolph, and that
Rebounding.
one goes long.
Yeah, he didn't have a hand in
박사오
his
좋았죠.
face. I thought for sure he was going to bury that one.
Man, as you said, road
받아서
wins in the G
점.
League are never easy.
No, they're never easy. Come on, Blake. And it's not just the opposing crowds. You're sometimes
확실히
sitting in town late on a bus,
벤치에 있던
sleeping
미국
in a
멤버들이
strange motel.
패스를
There
정말
might
잘
be
줘요.
bed bugs on your bed. And G League players truly feel what it's like to experience road weariness.
I mean, I'm feeling it right now.
Yeah, me too.
Here's
다시
Han.
나왔죠?
He has
저
6. The
스카이
way
드래곤이랑
that
훔치도
AI has
나오고
come out firing in his first
테이텀
few
나왔기
goes with the
때문에
Mad Ants, there is talk that he could
테이텀한테
garner NBA
패스하고
attention.
Exactly, Blake. If he
아하,
keeps
들어갔으면
performing
어시스트
like he
됐네.
has and doesn't slip up, you have to think NBA teams simply can't ignore him. But, you know, the one thing is he can't get caught up in that.
테이텀한테
He just
어시스트
needs to
3개
go
내야
out and keep
되는데
improving his game.
Take it
테이텀
day by
능력치가 안
day.
받쳐줘가지고
And really, Tatum's story is one of inspiration.
아하,
A seasoned veteran looking for one last
아깝다.
chance at a title. He's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled him to be the first guy to it and get the putback. I like to see that hustle.
테이텀 패스해주고
Calderon
그리고
connects from three-point range.
Leave it to the crafty
테이텀이
veteran
넣어야
to make
되는데.
that pass. Tatum with a very savvy assist to create the wide open look.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some
one.
confidence.
He hangs in
아하.
there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He didn't luck into
리바운드를
that
못
one. He
따랐네.
just knew where to be when the shot went up. The one thing with Coach Keller is that he wants to impact more than just basketball knowledge to his players.
Absolutely. Coach Keller is of that vein where he wants his players to experience life outside of basketball, to be well-rounded men in the community. I know it's
안쪽
something that the
파고들어서
players get behind
인사이드.
and appreciate from him.
Yeah, he's just such a great coach on and off the court. There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
테이텀 테이텀 슛.
To the paint.
아이고
Young.
슛 쐈어야
And the
되는데.
ball out of play. The Skyforce will have it. So both teams making some changes here.
어시스트 3개를 빨리 저 테이텀한테 성공해야 됩니다.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Shots good by Roberts.
And
좋네요.
we see more shots
아니네.
coming from outside nowadays, and Roberts is doing his best to keep the interior alive.
Tatum on defending. Pass to Trigg. Now AI. Inside.
테이텀 주고 테이텀 슛. 테이텀 슛.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Calderon, guarded by Roberts. Calderon
아이고
can't get it to
박스아웃
go. And
걸려가지고.
here are the Skyforce. It's a 10-point game. Han, no good on that shot. Great D that time from AI.
Well, you might remember Paul Tatum had some time in the NBA, and there's a chance he can make it back. A few good performances at the end of the season. There's a chance he gets called back up to the NBA.
레이업.
Bucket is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Such a pretty pass.
I don't have an exact number for you, but I can tell you we've seen it a lot. Okay, let's just say that. Strictly using assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Chalk up 2 right there.
그리고 저
Good
중국
job by Han Shi, not just
용병 제일
roaming
잘하네요.
around the
한치.
perimeter. He wants to be right in the thick of the action.
And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Up top, Carter. AI, guarded by Roberts. Back to AI. And again, it's Fort Wayne.
When he has a night like this, it's
어시스트를
very hard to
주기가 쉽지
imagine
않아요.
AI won't be playing
저
on the NBA stage
친구가
very,
노마크
very
찬스가 좀
soon.
나야 되는데 노마크 찬스가 나도 잘 안 쏘더라고요. 오히려 딴 사람한테 패스 돌리고.
And Doug Evans with the slam.
Way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
We may have to pause the game. The basket's still shaking.
Yeah, he got as much.
일단
So we wrap up the
10점
first
차로
half.
여유 있게 이기고
Matt
있으니까
Ant.
후반전에 다시 한번 어시스트 2개 더해서 미션 성공하는 쪽으로 좀
All
노력해볼게요.
right, the second half beginning in a moment. You look at AI in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, I think it'll be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half here, because so far
얘
they
마커스
haven't
형도
had
진짜 패스
any
더럽게 안
answer
줘요.
for him when he's down on the block.
Yeah, maybe mixing up his looks, bumping him out, front him, double down, anything to throw him off his rhythm.
Triple him.
Tatum right side. Off the left rim and out. Sioux Falls with the ball, trailing by 10. Left side, Roberts. Second shot opportunity.
블락.
AI with the ball.
아하,
And really a big
한
part
번 더
of
블락
shot blocking
시도했는데
is
파울
timing.
됐네요.
AI showing that he's capable of rejecting shots.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
49점 차.
Yeah, definitely saved the layup with that foul. He's going to have to earn him at the line.
Pass to Tatum. High post, Connor Trigg. Young. And here's Tatum. He's guarded by Lee. AI up top. 16 points for him. Shot clock at 5. From deep.
리바운드
Tatum.
다시 테이텀.
Calderon with it. AI. Han defending.
슛.
It's good.
No excuse playing off of AI like this. He's a threat to shoot as soon as he gets the rock.
다시 10점
Well,
차죠.
you can't help but notice the raw athleticism of Flying Dragon. Can just blow by anybody.
Yeah, Flying Dragon's
지금
leaping
플레이하는
ability is what
정도로는
jumps out at you, but
NBA
he's
바로
very shifty and flexible,
데뷔해도
and he
될
has
것
a
같은데.
fantastic first step. One of the best athletes in all the G League.
It's such a treat to watch.
Now here's Lee. He's guarded closely. Benjamin's
Rebound,
shot is off.
They've yet to hit a slow start to the second half.
테이텀에게 패스.
To the middle. Deflected.
아,
AI no good.
They start the
늦었죠,
second
타이밍.
half 1 for 4. You don't
그
get the name
전에
Flying Dragon by
슛을
staying
던졌어야
on the ground.
되는데
He is
더 오래
sporting
갖고 있다가
a
던져가지고.
48-inch vertical. You combine that leaping ability
근데 점수 차를 되게 많이 낸 줄 알았는데 생각보다 많이 안 났네요.
aerial artist in short time.
Pass to Tatum. Now AI. Boss with it. Guarded by Roberts. 6 to shoot. AI. And
Basket
count
count.
it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line. And as you said with Flying Dragon,
이게 확실히
48-inch
홈 경기가
verticals
아니면
are something
야유
you just
일어나가지고
don't see.
화면 이렇게
No,
막
you really
흔들려요.
don't see that too much, and to be able to get up like that
헤드도
with the
흔들리고요.
frame that he has, there is
막
nobody who can
게이지
leap like that on this
보고
level or
슛
the
쏘는
next
사람들한테
level.
힘들 수도
Look,
있죠.
the NBA is just waiting for the rest of his game to catch up, and he's going to be entertaining for years
스크린
to come.
걸렸죠.
No doubt. Pass to Jennings. Splitter covered by AI. And no good. And Fort Wayne the other way now.
패스 받아서 슛.
Not
아하.
quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And another miss by Fort Wayne. Day with the bucket.
You have to have perfect timing to knock down the teardrop.
The Mad Ants leading. AI outside. Boss.
밖으로 돌리고
Back to AI.
패스 받아서 슛.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, I think AI did some work on his inside game during his time in China. He's looking very confident in that area.
Pass to Day. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Three-pointer. The shot,
리바운드.
no good.
He didn't punish them for the weak coverage, but they can't count on him
보스.
missing.
He's got to go right back to that shot.
레이업.
AI, no good.
센터한테 막혔네요.
Here's Keefe. Pass to Day.
스크린 들어오는데
To the inside.
아하.
And the dunk by David Benjamin.
The big man rocking the rim.
이게 스크린 아웃
Good
걸리면서
aggressive finish right there.
수비수 체인지
Usually he's
될 때
leaving those to his teammates.
컴퓨터 그러니까 팀 동료가
With his length,
어디로
he
가게
needs to
될지
attack the
몰라가지고
basket
제가 앞쪽
much
맞고
more.
있다
Those dunks
갑자기
should
또
be routine
뒤쪽에
for him.
맡으라고 딱
So it's
돼버리면
both teams making
노마크 찬스가
substitutions here.
뚫려버리거든요.
Daniels outside. Back to AI. And he'll shoot free throws. Clearly
Time to
fouled
foul
on the
out,
shot that time. The whistle blows. And Sioux Falls gets called for the foul. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
When AI declared for the draft after his freshman year, a lot of
이분은
people
성공.
thought it was a mistake. And it probably was, to be honest. But I do think getting passed over in the draft fueled a fire in him.
Now here's
그렇죠.
Jennings. Covered by AI. Inside. Benjamin's
리바운드.
shot is off.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the
주고.
glass.
It certainly wouldn't
다시
hurt. Some extra
운동합시다.
possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
들어갔죠?
AI with the bucket.
Nice mechanics on the shot. AI is very gifted at cashing in from these in-between areas.
KJ Day on the wing. Daniels covering. Now Keefe. Let's go with a three. Grace pulls it in.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
AI. And he uses the
Nice.
glass on the layup.
And you can tell AI is used to getting knocked around. Doesn't phase him in the slightest.
좀 전 슛은
6 seconds
파울
separating the shot and
같았는데
game clocks.
펄 안 부네요.
Now here's Keefe. He's tightly guarded. To the right side. Wide open look. The shot by Barton is no good. To the paint. And
레이업
again,
속공.
AI.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They
초.
played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Mad Ants on top, up by 16. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we
어시스트
return.
2개 더 성공할 텐데 말이죠.
And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the 4th.
아 테이텀 다시 나왔네요. 저기 그 상대팀
Now
에이스
here's Lee.
스카이 드래곤도 나왔고요. 아 플라이 다이브는
Over Trigg. Evans, no
Boundary.
good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very
테이텀에게
steady
주고.
work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
아이고.
Tatum, covered by Ducey.
아 인사이드 파고들었을 때
Now
애들이
AI.
패스를 안 줘가지고.
Tatum, right side. Over Roberts. And
아
again, it's Fort
저거는
Wayne.
스크린 어시스트를
That's the
잡혔네.
third bucket in a row from the
어시스트를
paint. And I know
잡혔어야
nobody
되는데.
likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes the traffic jam. We can agree on that.
Oh,
They
하라고
can't allow
슛이었는데.
the offense to get
슛은
those
괜찮았는데.
high-quality looks inside.
테이텀 주고.
Here's Tatum. Yes,
그렇지.
and it's AI picking up
너
the
이제
assist.
하나만 더
They're
성공하면 돼요.
beginning to
테이텀한테
just fall
어시스트.
apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim. Tim, can you even touch rim?
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Han up top. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on
보통
5
저
for 9
정도로
shooting.
앞에
Well, you
슛이
figured out it was
붙어있으면
just a matter
엄청
of time before the
능력치고는
Flying
선수
Dragon
아니면
came over to the States. The numbers and
뺏기는데.
performances he put up in China were absurd. And you just
Yes.
know that a team was going to take a closer look at what he could do over here on this side of the pond.
Tatum, Han defending. Just 5 to shoot. Back to AI. Tatum
테이텀 주고 테이텀 슛 들어가라.
Hits the
그렇지
three-point
어시스트
bomb.
3개.
He's been
미션
one of their more
성공.
reliable options today. His shooting has led him to this lead.
샤클락 다 된 상태를 주질
To the
않으면
paint.
슛을 쏘질 않으니까 테이텀이.
Here's Evans. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
어시스트 미션
I was
3개도
never that good at
끝났으니까
math, but
이제
this math
마음껏
is simple. Get the ball to guys where
슈팅
they have
하는
the
걸로.
best chance of converting. And for Evans,
패스,
that's got to
패스,
be the
인사이드.
painted area.
Trigg, covered by
애들이
Evans.
특히 저 마커스 형은 진짜 패스 안 줘요.
Back to
저한테.
Trigg. To the
라이벌
middle.
관계라고 또.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Roberts. Ducey with it. Picked up by Tatum.
나이스 컷.
It's stolen by Paul Tatum. Here's Calderon. And slam dunk by Magic Calderon.
Can't be lazy around Tatum. He's clever
팀원
at reading the
평가도
opposition
지금 A
and
플러스
knows when to
받았네.
go for
A 플러스
steals.
받는 거 이거 시작하나 지금 처음인 것 같은데.
That
나이스.
shot, no good. Good D by AI. And it's the Mad Ants with the
괜찮았죠.
ball.
인사이드
A
있는데
21
패스를
point lead. The
저
biggest
마커스
in
형
this
저거
game.
진짜 패스 안 주는데 빨리 줬으면은
Oh, and
들어갔을
a
텐데.
nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
테이텀 바로 주죠. 오!
Skyforce with the rebound.
이 레이업을 못
For
넣더니
3, Han Chi. AI grabs the miss. Tatum outside.
테이텀에게
Pass to
패스하고
Trigg. To the inside. AI. And the
Yeah.
basket is good.
He's
뺏길
setting this
뻔했네,
place
다행히.
on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. It's Han Chi with the drive. Gets that one
야,
to fall.
저
That's
정도로
his
앞에
sixth
수비
field goal.
붙었는데
He has shot the
들어가면
ball 12 times.
진짜
Signature
기본
drive
능력치
by Han
좋은데.
Chi. A lot of contact on that play, but his determination wins out.
Pass to Calderon.
스크린 실패.
Back to AI.
아하.
It's stolen by Evans. To the middle. Here's Lee.
아이고.
Roberts. And Zane Roberts with the stuff.
Terrific feed. This is what Lee can do for you. He has great vision, and he's always thinking out there.
AI guarded by Roberts.
테이텀.
On the wing, Paul Tatum. AI. Clock at 6. Down
귀엽다.
low.
그렇지.
And the dunk by AI.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Outside Roberts.
그렇지.
Over
하고
AI.
들어오게 맞고. 아
Here's
리바운드
Evans.
뺏겼네요. 나이스
AI
블락.
with the block. We've got
테이텀한테
a
공
9-second
패스하고
difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Trigg up
여기서
top.
테이텀이 딱 속공 어시스트
right
넣어갖고
side.
어시스트 나이스
And
슛.
he drops in the layup off
바로
glass.
받자마자
They've been very
오른쪽
sound
돌았다 뒤로
offensively in the
돌면서
second
라이에요.
half.
And there's really no comparison between
근데
the teams in terms of the way they
읽혀가지고
both shot the
블락
ball since
방향은
the break.
맞았어가지고
You kind of
하마터면
wonder what was one
블로킹
team
당할
talking
뻔했어요.
about in the locker room and what was the other.
Up again.
와,
Controls
자기가
the
넣고
rebound and puts it back up and
점프에서
in.
덩크를 내리거든요.
I'll tell you what, if you do not put a body on Han-Chi, he
저
will beat you
한치도
right
사실
over the top.
여기 G리그에 있어야 될 게 아니라 NBA에 있어야 될 것 같은데.
The floater.
나이스,
So the
막판
whistle
파울.
blows on the shot. 2
자,
free
two.
throws for the contact there. That's on Zane Roberts. The first free throw is good.
7득점.
Second free
아하.
throw, no good. And that's the
어쨌든
buzzer.
이겼죠.
Mad Ants
미션도
win.
성공했고.
They showed a lot-
They come out of Sioux Falls with a road win. It is no easy task. Sky First were fired up with Flying Dragon added to the team.
1024포인트
Yo,
벌었네요.
AI.
So, you the big scout that everyone's been talking about. So what you think, man? Am I finally walking?
제가 추천해가지고 중국에서 여기 G리그로 빼내줬는데
Look, Coach Keller might seem like he has a bag of marbles in his head, but the dude knows
얘가
the
다시
game.
또 NBA로 끌고
Doesn't
가려는
really
것
answer my
같은데.
question, but
I'm here, aren't I?
something's still missing.
Look, Marcus Young. Kid can play. A lot of eyes on him, too.
What's with you, man? I try to ask you a direct question, and all I get is this runaround. Like, I don't understand.
There you go. Like the world owes you a spot in the NBA.
All I do is work. That's all I do. And I just can't get a break. That's my problem.
You said it yourself. Something is missing. Don't ask me for answers you already have.
Well, so Marcus has this all figured out, and I don't?
Maybe. Look, I like Marcus' game. I've never talked to him. I don't know him. I do know you.
사실 마커스 형 별로
People are
득점
starting to talk
못했는데.
about you. You're making people's boards. Scouts are looking at you. But there are a lot of other guys out there, too. And what separates you? Why should I pick you over Marcus?
Whoa.
What are we doing right
This
now?
is my teammate, Howie.
I know who he is. His form is impeccable. It's a work of art. The rest of his game is basically rec league, but his form should be taught in books.
You're Big Toonie, right?
I am.
Why isn't my hand going through you like it does with other ghosts?
No, nope. We're not doing, nope.
The point is, AI, you're close. Just one missing piece.
He did say that thing about my jumper, right? I didn't just dream that?
Who raised you? That's what I want to know.
Oh, because I'm gonna make my future children so sick of that story, it's gonna be great!
Listen, I want you to start selling what Marcus Young is going to be 6 months from now. Then they're going to turn around real quick. Exactly. See, you and I are going to do great things. Watch. So I'm in Texas right now. We have one more game against the Vipers, but then after that, I want you to... Yeah, I'll call you back tomorrow. I didn't hear you.
It's your room too. You can take a call.
Yeah, but I just didn't want to take it in the hallway because everybody would hear, be asking, like, Marcus, what's going on, you know?
잘난 척 쩌네요.
You know how it is.
저 마커스요.
Yeah, man, I get it. Yeah.
Only a matter of time.
All right, well, you know what? I'll let you get back to it. And I'm sure you got a few more phone calls to make.
No, I got too much energy. I'm about to go get a run in. You can take the room. Plus, you look real tired anyway.
You know, there's more to this game than taking the last shot and getting your numbers. Corey Harris taught me that.
Oh, really? Tell me more. Were you guys on the beach, under the stars?
Man, go take your walk, man.
I met plenty of people like you, AI.
You know nothing about me, bro.
You think you're special. You think the whole world revolves around your thoughts, your feelings. I got a family, and people counting on me just like you. There's 491 players in the NBA. Most of them, like Corey Harris, like blue blood, so everything was just handed to him. The rest of us, we down here, we gotta fight for the few spots that they didn't take. So if the only chance I have is by stepping over my competition, I'm going to do that by any means necessary. And right now, that's you. You better believe if I gotta go through you, I'm gonna slice you right down the middle and clear that path.
Doesn't have to be that way, man.
It does have to be that way. And you know it. Even though your little girlfriend downtown got your brain off.
Don't you dare bring her into this.
Whoa.
Don't you dare talk about her.
Whoa.
Don't you dare.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I touched the nerve.
어떻게 반응이 나려나? 일단 경고.
Keep talking, man. I dare you. Keep talking.
Hey! Hey! Knock it off! Knock it off, guys! You lay one hand on him, and you're benched against the Vipers, okay? You too, Marcus. I'm serious. I don't know what started this, and I don't care. It ends right here, right now. You got me? Do you got me?
Yes, coach.
Yeah, coach.
Come on, guys. I came up coaching high school volleyball, okay?
배구팀 감독.
Those kids never gave me this amount of grief. Not once! By the way, it's a very complicated sport. Don't know that I ever fully got it. That's beside the point. Get your gear.
배구랑
You're rooming with
배구랑
Howie now.
농구랑
Oh, dude, awesome. Yeah, we just gotta get you some earplugs.
Oh,
좀 연관된
Howie,
게 있나?
do us all a favor, dude. Go to the drugstore, get one of those nasal strips, staple it to your nose.
Well, no, Doc says it's hereditary.
It's not
so-
hereditary, dude.
아,
I'm
코
telling
엄청
you, okay?
고나보네요.
You have a serious medical condition. And the rest of you guys, why don't we try to act like adults, okay? It's clearly hard for us to behave like basketball players, so let's just be adults. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go hit the showers.
A 9-year-old Metro girl has a new lease on life thanks to surgery at the hospital for sick children. Tracy Hooper was given the liver of a 9-year-old accident victim in a 4-hour operation.
니키 그 여자죠.
Hooper is in critical but stable condition, normal after such an operation. Her condition will be monitored for 7
바이퍼스 상대로 왜 형평 썼다는 거지?
organ rejection.
이 아마 득점 얼마나 하든 미션 성공하든 상관없이 그냥 스토리 흘러가는 흐름성인 것 같아요.
Canada in 11 months, raising over $14 million to fight heart disease. He covered over 5,000 miles, averaging about 100 miles per day. Manson says he wants to thank all who donated to his cause and wants to remind us that even though his journey is over, the battle against heart disease must continue. Tom and Harriet Banks are the lucky winners of this past weekend Super Lottery draw. The pair came forward to claim an $11 million prize.
Hey,
and face the media.
Oh, it smells like exhaustion and sadness in here. You're lucky I got some medication.
Why does this look like something I need a alibi for?
I know how you get hard on yourself, okay? So I was walking back from the pharmacy, anti-snore strips in hand, when I ran into this guy in the alley. And he looked tweaky, but he knew a guy who called a guy, and BAM!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, pretty sure fireworks are illegal here, bro.
Not when we're 5 miles from the Mexican border.
Somehow that makes him sound more illegal.
Will you relax? Fireworks are legal within city limits, and since we're in the middle of
그래도
nowhere,
마이너 저기 뭐 NBA 있네.
what do you say?
팀에 이상한 애들밖에 없네요. 일단 거절.
Nah, man. I'm gonna stay in and get some rest tonight. I'm sorry. Hey, but you go, okay? You have fun.
Come on! I'm only gonna ask one more time.
Okay. Ask me again.
Come outside and light some fireworks with me.
No.
You'll change your mind.
Okay.
You will.
Have fun.
The annual Hidalgo Rotary Club dinner. We hope to see you there, cowboy. For those of you who like tacos in the Rotary Club, this is a no-brainer. That's the Hidalgo Rotary Club Taco Night fundraiser, cowboys and cowgirls. Next Tuesday at...
Howie!
와 결국 나가네.
Come on, man. Quiet down.
I'm not any louder than the fireworks are gonna be.
Look, I'm just trying to make sure the coach doesn't notice us. I'm already on thin ice.
Let's be honest, man. We played like garbage tonight. We were uptight. We were stiff. The road's getting to us. For the good of the team, man, we need to chill.
Right.
Blow off
Listen,
some steam.
I'm having a great time. I just want to make sure I keep having a great time by not getting caught.
Oh, well then. Here's a big old double shot of good time right here. I'll light one end, you light the other. aim it. Let's not hit the bus.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I told you. Oh, I think I'm in love.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh.
Howie. Yo, Howie.
Oh.
Howie. Oh. Yeah, I think it's time we
Yeah, we're inside.
Okay, let's just say that this didn't happen.
What didn't happen?
Nothing happened.
Run! All right, everybody, listen up, listen up. Unfortunately, the fire department says the cause of this fire was most likely fireworks. Some kind of projectile. Pow! Okay, I'm especially bummed because I lost all my cool clothes in the fire. Now the fire department has to go inside the building and make sure it's all safe for us before we return. And guess what? That's time we don't have. That might take all night. Howie.
Huh? Well, yeah.
Did you go to the drugstore?
No.
Get those breathing strips like I told you?
No. I mean, yeah, yes. Breathing clear, sir.
All right, good hustle.
Thanks, Coach.
The rest of you guys are gonna hustle onto the bus, and I'm gonna try to figure out who started this fire! What kind of basketball team burns down their own hotel? Onto the bus. Everybody.
You can't leave me hanging like that.
Wait, what you mean?
Come to our game against da-da-da, that's all you said.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I meant our game against the Memphis Hustle. It's our last road game, the Classic. Playing in the old school gym in Nicetown.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there. Can't wait to see you. What's wrong?
사귄 사이인가 보네.
The road, this game.
You're on the right path, AI. The bigger vision, it's there.
Yeah, that's what Big Toonie kept saying.
What? Big Toonie? That's like seeing Bigfoot or Einstein and they had an encyclopedic knowledge of the Eurostep. You met him?
Yeah, I actually met him a couple times.
Okay, and this is the first time that you're telling me? This is the first thing we're talking about when I get into Nightstown. Alright, get some sleep.
빅튜니가 아까 그 흑인 스카우터 말한 것 같은데?
How come?
Well, there was a fire at the hotel.
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, everyone's totally fine. It's just, just a crazy accident. But, we sleeping on the bus tonight, so never a dull moment.
버스에서 자게 됐다. 팀 관심도 LA 레이커스가 좀 관심도 높았으면 좋겠는데. 레이커스나 시카고 불스도 개인적으로 좀 가고 싶긴 한데. 자, 다음 경기 후반전에 코트로 돌아가서 허스를 이기세요. 무슨 수를 써서라도 마커스 형에게 어시스트를 3번 이상 하세요. 마커스 형은 걔인데 재수없네. 후반에 들어가서 이기라고 하는 거 보니까 전반에는 못 나가는 거네요. 불 지른 것 때문에 그런가?
I feel like I'm walking through an old shoe.
Boy, you need to show some respect. This place is basketball. And we are nothing without the old shoes that came before us.
We should focus on some new shoes.
Looks like somebody hit copy and paste 12 times on a computer.
Yeah, man, they even step the same.
Man, yo, your girl is a great writer. Tell Coach I'll be in a minute.
Huh?
설정 나오네요. 10점 차를 치고 있다.
We gotta step it up, y'all. We got 10 points to come back from. Look alive and start passing more.
You mean start passing to you?
I mean start turning the game up.
Oh, so if I give the ball to Howie every time, you'll be okay with that?
Howie not gonna make no shot.
Hey, don't drag me.
You only worried about this because you know that scout's in the stands again.
AI. Marcus has the matchup in You know he has a point. You've seen it. If we're gonna win this, it has to go through him. Come on, bro.
Whatever you say, AI. We're behind you.
Marcus. Hey, you want to beat these guys? Let's do it together. Pick and roll.
What's the catch?
No catch. I'm about winning. That's how we do it.
All right.
Welcome back, everyone, to Memphis. First half is in the books between the Hustle and the
기존
Mad
뭐
Ants.
우리
And
스크린
Memphis was able to
말하는
jump
거
out to an
같은데.
early lead, but you can't count out the very tough Mad Ants team.
I know this team has too much pride to not come out swinging and try and even things up early on here.
Second half just getting going, so
어시스트
let's
3개
move on to
하나
the
넣었죠.
action.
일단은 하나
I have
성공했고요.
no doubt that Marcus Young will eventually get the call up. He's continued his development quite nicely here in the G League. Very talented guard.
Now here is Flash. Pass tonight. Just 5 on the clock. Wade with it.
나이스.
Off target with the 3.
You can just tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, I mean, he's just shaking his head after that miss.
Back to Young. And yep, it's good. Well, you watch Marcus Young play, and he just has an incredible
일단은
burst with the ball.
마커스
And
형이
he has what
진짜
I like to call
슛을 잘
sneaky speed.
넣으니까
He'll surprise you or catch you off
쟤한테
guard
위주로
just when
패스 좀
you
해야겠네요.
think
어쩔
you
수
know
없이.
what he's up to and just go right by you.
Now here is Wade. Here's Knight.
아하.
And Royal Knight throws it
블락
down.
실패.
Outstanding recognition.
48점 차이네.
Like how Wade reads the floor and notices when his guys are open.
AI right side. That's good.
That's it.
And it's Marcus Young with the assist.
That's their third straight make off an assist, and
다시
it's always
6점
good
차.
when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
And with the Hustle, you know you're going to get a lot of consistency. They just don't have off nights.
그리고
Here's Wade. The 19-footer is on the money.
저거를 저게
That's a very
들어가네.
low percentage shot, but it's the result they were looking for.
Pass to Trigg. Now here's Calderon. AI. Here's Young, guarded by Wade. And he'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle
자유투는
blows.
못했죠.
Hey, you know, it's important that Young develops his all-around game. He's a good scorer,
6점 차.
but you want more than just that from him.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
The Hustle, they have a very versatile group of players. Many can sub in for each other during rotations, and it makes matching up easy.
Now here's Knight. He has 7.
놓쳤다.
To the middle. And
아하.
Flash gets it to go.
Look, you're just asking for trouble anytime you let Flash get this close. You're playing with fire.
AI
레이업.
makes it off the glass.
수비 붙기 전에
Moving it
바로
around, 8 of the
그냥
last 10 points coming off assists.
포스트 공격.
Nothing makes a coach happier than a display of pure, selfless teamwork.
Absolutely.
Flash, defended by Madison. Ellis left side. Back to Flash. Lets the 3 fly.
리바운드.
Doesn't go that time. And now that we've seen a good amount of AI, how do you think his growth has been?
Well, AI has always had skill, but he's shown some great maturity since arriving to the Mad Ants. He looks like someone who is completely focused on improving his
마커스 형
basketball
3점?
career,
오.
wouldn't you say?
Young shot's good.
It seems as if
3점
they've
차.
kicked it into another gear here. I like the way they're moving
마커스
the ball
형한테
around.
어시스트 하는 거는 뭐 역전한 다음에
Time called
어시스트
here.
2번
The
더 하면
Hustle
되니까.
decide to talk it over.
제 라이벌은 좀 재수없긴 한데
The
진짜
Mad
잘하긴
Ants
잘하네.
making a switch here.
아 놓쳤. 놓치면 안 되는데 스크린 걸려가지고.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Walker defended by Carter. Pass to Beal. It's Kyson Conley on the wing.
리바운드.
Three off the mark.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
패스해서
the big story for the Mad Ants
나이스
is the
어시스트
hotel
하나
fire they were
더
part of
추가.
recently.
그리고
Happened
바스켓
their last road trip. I know
카운트니까
something like that can really get in the head of a team.
And with that
들어가면
fire you mentioned, still no word on what
동점.
happened, but hopefully some light is shed on it soon.
Yeah, Blake, the important thing is that everybody is safe. For the Mad Ants to come that close to a very dangerous situation is rattling enough, and hopefully the Mad Ants can put that behind them and not let it impact their play.
Pass to Beal.
아니 왜 파워포워드가 3점슛을 쏘는 외곽으로도 막아야겠네요.
Inside.
인사이드 나이스 블락. 아이고
And really a big part of shot blocking is timing. AI showing that he's capable of rejecting shots.
그렇지.
Conley, no good. And for Howie Carter, he does a good job creating for others.
Yeah, Carter, he's not the type of player who's going to drop 30 on you. But he does have a very steady impact with his ability to create space.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers. Ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That's how it's done.
Perfect.
Good team play right there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Here's Young. And finished off by Marcus Young.
마커스 형한테
You
3개
gotta
했죠.
watch it when Young gets on a roll like this. There aren't going to be
혹시
too many
모르니까
touches to
하나만
go
더
around.
하고
He has anything to say about
그다음에
it.
제
And
공격
with the
패턴으로
Memphis
가겠습니다.
Hustle, not a lot of characters on the
아.
team.
It is hard to point at a player that can separate
아니
themselves.
파워포워드인데
They have a hard time marketing them, but they are effective where it counts on the floor.
Well, maybe you should get out there, Tim. Now here's Carter. Pass to Young with the shot. Memphis grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Now Walker. This one for three. Oh, offline.
일단
Three
뭐
quarters of play and a
3점 차를
close game
줄였으니까
here.
나쁘지 않아요.
Hustle ahead. They lead by one. We'll
미션도
take a
일단
quick
3개
break and
주라는
then
건
get back to the
성공했으니까.
action. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Hustle with the lead. And what a matchup it is between the Hustle and Mad Ants. Two teams with two very different approaches.
Well, you think of all the characters in the Mad Ants, and it's the polar opposite of the straight-laced Hustle. It's a clash of ideology on the floor.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here because they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before.
As long as you're getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
What a gamer this guy is. AI doesn't get rattled even when the defense roughs him up.
Pass to Dedman.
얘 무조건 막아야지. 3점슛 쏠 때문에
Here's Conley.
비워두면 안 되겠어.
To the paint.
나이스 블록.
AI with the block.
When you play like AI has since arriving to the Mad Ants, you're bound to get some attention. And there are some NBA whispers that have started to surface. You figured it was just a matter of time
신장
with the way that
차이로
he's been
그냥
producing for this
힘으로
team.
넣어버렸죠.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time.
지금 어차피
down.
마커스
5
형
buckets in a
지금
row
벤치
from
들어가
the
있는
paint.
상태라서
And on the flip side, the
지금은
defenders
이기는데
have to show
집중하고
more
있어요.
fight on the interior.
점
Or at least some fight. He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple indeed, and those could be an important 2 points,
영
guys,
다시
in a
나왔나?
close game like we have here.
The Mad Ants trailing.
그러면 어쩔 수 없이 제가 이걸 풀어나가야 될 것 같은데. 그렇지.
Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
저렇게 넣어줘야 이제
At running the pick and roll.
스크린
Daniels, you give him any
해주는 보람
separation,
있죠.
and you're gonna face the consequences.
No doubt about it, the Memphis Hustle can play a very intimidating game of basketball.
The team comes at you in a measured and unrelenting way. It's like you're going up against a hive mind of players and coaches, and that's a daunting task.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Conley. No good on the 3.
Even with the decent coverage that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Absolutely. I wouldn't bet against him in that situation.
무리하게 패스 요청을.
Hawkins outside. Pass to Conley. Knight. Trigg defending. Hawkins outside. Jacks up a 3.
설마. 그렇지.
Knocked loose.
Well, when Paul Tatum is on the floor, he has just an incredibly soothing presence.
Yeah, Tatum just seems to calm everyone down, Tim. All the small mistakes start getting avoided. Players want to play for each other more. He definitely has an impact not seen on the stat sheet, just that it factor.
Yeah, good point, Brian. It is about more than the box score with him.
2분 정도가
Now here's
남았으니까
Edwards.
천천히
Pass to
직접
Wade.
걸리면 될것 같아요. 나이스 컷.
And here's the fast break. Here's Daniels. Lays it in off the
쟤
breakaway.
데니어스가 마커스 형보다 훨씬 잘한 것 같아요.
Daniels loves coming through
중요한
for his
순간에
team.
Memphis
스틸해가지고
trailing.
4점 이제 다시 앞서고 있습니다.
And here's Conley. Daniels covering. 14 feet out.
리바운드.
And here's Hawkins. Here's Conley.
다시 리바운드.
No good on the
역시
triple.
This has been a rough second half for him shooting the ball. He should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. And it helps whenever AI is being assertive. When he does this, he draws
두개 다 성공해서
He drops the first
일단
one.
첫 번째
And that
성공.
puts them up 5.
6점 차까지.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And above all else, Coach Keller, he demands accountability, both on and off the court.
다시 그
Keller is
에이스
fair, but
마커스
he
형
wants
나온 것
people to
같아요.
take responsibility for
그래서 기회가
themselves.
좀
That
안
means
나온다
on
싶으면
misrotations on the floor
쟤한테
and
패스해가지고
keeping out of trouble off of it.
득점
Don't
만드는
take your eyes off him because he can make plays from multiple
자점차.
spots on the floor.
Trigg up top. AI.
일단 지금
Trigg up
이기는 게
top.
중요하니까
Pass to
신중할 것
Calderon. Now here's AI. He's guarded by Flash. Clock at 4. AI.
나이스.
Nice feed that time from Paul Tatum.
Yeah, there's no question that AI is not afraid of the big moments. There are a few guys at this level that might not have the guts to
일단
take
지금
control in
상태는
that
4점도
situation,
불안하기
but
때문에
trust me, AI
6점
does.
정도 리드는
Well,
해줘야
one
돼요.
thing you know with the hustle is that they are going to be focused all game, Brian.
At times, the
네,
group has been
무조건
called
나가나요.
emotionless, but I think that's
3점씩은
unfair.
못 쏘더라고요.
The hustle never get in their own heads, no matter if they have a big
리바운드.
lead or a big deficit.
And I like that even keel attitude.
Now here's AI. Young, defended by Edwards.
나이스.
Young shot's good.
마커스한테 어시스트 하나 더 하고.
You'd have to think this lead is safe.
I don't know if I'd call it 100% secure, but at least 98%.
I'll go 99.2.
4개 했으니까 미션 충분히 성공한 것 같아요. 이제 이기만 하면 되는데 40초 남기고 뭐 지금 8점 차면 뭐 충분히 이겼죠.
Julian Flash on the wing, guarded by Calderon.
아하, 나이스.
And the hustle miss again. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle.
아하,
And it's AI missing.
Tough D on
덩크하려고
the inside.
했는데
Sure was.
앞에서
Absolutely
막혀가지고.
no easy access to the bucket when this fella's in the middle.
There's Cameron Wade with the 3.
다시
And
리바운드.
again, no good by Memphis.
자, 천천히 테이텀 형.
Outside Young. To the middle. And that
나이스.
basket pushed the
깔끔했죠.
lead to double digits.
Something that's clear about Young, even in the early stage of his career, he has a very good offensive skill set. That is an
10점 차 뒤지고
unbelievable
있었는데
assist.
10점 차를
That's the
이겼어요.
buzzer, and the Mad Ants complete the comeback. Fantastic win for the team.
Well, you knew the match they were not going down without a fight. Not in this gym, and not with a squad which showed a lot.
Nikki, hey.
Hi. Yeah,
와,
first of all,
여자친구
it's totally
찾아왔네요.
fine. We can fix this. I only wanted people to know about the fire so that we could see that you guys had a rough night. You know, that'd be a good story
그
before or after a game
폭죽놀이
whether
한
you
거에
won or lost.
대해서
Mad
얘가
Ants rise from the fire to
SNS에
play
올렸나
ball.
보구나.
What are you talking about?
After I published the story, websites started posting links to the video. You should have told me what really happened. I never would have written
What
anything.
video?
I
What are you
didn't know
talking
there
about?
was a
What
video.
video?
AI,
What?
come on.
어?
I've got this. I know how to
wait
handle
for me
this.
outside, okay?
Okay,
Wait for me
yes.
outside.
All right.
Don't say anything. Just watch this.
I'll let one in, you let the other.
Oh, no!
Yeah, I think it's time we,
Yeah, we're inside.
Okay, let's just say that this didn't happen.
What didn't happen?
Who posted this? Coach, I just think I should know who recorded this if
What
it's
did
gonna
I
be treated
tell you?
like evidence.
What did I tell you when I took you on? I talked about discipline and control and respect. You don't have any discipline or
걸렸나
control.
보네.
You just lost my respect. You know what else? You lost your place on this team.
It's over. Everything I've worked for was just wasted, gone. It's just,
아,
You can get
잘렸네.
past this. Spin it. Apologize.
look, I'm not some star player who just sent out a few bad tweets, Nikki. I'm nobody. When you're nobody, they have no reason. They need one reason just to say no, and I served it up. I served it right up to them.
Start over.
I'm sick and tired. I'm so sick of starting over. You said you wouldn't have written anything.
What are you talking about?
Video. You said if you knew about the video, you wouldn't have written anything. Is that true?
I don't like where this is going, AI.
This is your job. This is what you do. You wrote the story, Nikki.
아, 기사
You
써서
started.
동영상이
ruin your
올라왔다고
career
생각하네.
for a couple of
Do you
retweets.
know
What is
where that
wrong with
video
you?
came from?
What does it matter where it came
Because
from?
it had to be Marcus.
I don't know. You can check a couple original postings if you do some digging. So what?
You wrote the story, Nikki. You wrote it. People piled on, but you started this. You wrote it. This is your fault, Nikki. This is your fault.
선 넘었네요.
This was a mistake.
What do you mean?
I told you the first night that we went out what my line was,
No,
and
Nikki.
you crossed it.
Okay, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Get
I
out.
didn't, no, Nikki, I didn't
Find your
mean
own way
it.
back to Fort Wayne.
와. 저 여자 너무하네.
Marcus the legend? Hmm? Didn't even bother to change your username, did you?
You look upset.
You a snake.
Hey, man, I told you I would do everything I have to do to climb over you. And you just happen to be careless enough to turn your back on me. You'd be
아.
lying if you said to yourself that you wouldn't do
제
the same
마커스가
thing.
그 동영상 올렸나
So-
보네요.
Checkmate. Game over.
완전 끝내버렸네.
Man. I had a friend once tell me that people can recognize desperation just as quickly as talent. And I didn't listen to him. I mean, I knew he was talking to me, but I just figured, just words. I didn't care. But I get it now. In this exact second, me running in here, hollering at you, getting caught up in all this, the league. Seeing you now is it's like looking in a mirror. And if that's what it takes, I don't want it. So yeah, man, you're gonna get the call now, sure, but it won't last, Marcus. Teammates, coaches, they gonna smell it on you, all that fake hustle, that locker room chess. You're just gonna grind yourself straight back here to where you started. Just a sad weekend amateur, struggling to put a ball through.
Cool story, bro. Seriously, like, beautiful, amazing story. I liked it so much. I'm gonna text you a picture of my first game check.
마커스는 NBA 가나 보네.
Why are you still here? We're done, right?
Yeah, man. We done.
You're done.
어?
I didn't look so bad. You didn't. You recorded that whole conversation.
I did.
He doesn't know I'm helping you, does he?
Listen, you made the right
와,
call by
대박.
posting that video. Together, you and I, we're gonna do great things.
내가 쟤 그거 할
No
때부터
one
좀
I ever wanna see
수상했어.
him on another roster
갑자기
after this.
다가가지고
This is like a local rec league.
자기 그거 해준다고.
So,
SNS 매니저 해준다고
What do you
하더니 제가 계속 조작한 거였네.
I got some old videos. I can make it work.
yes.
What's your name? What's your name?
This is AI coming at you from Indiana, all by way of China. It's just gonna be a matter of time before the NBA sees what I can do. Fort Wayne, I can't wait to kiss his sorry excuse for a town goodbye. Corey Harris, I'm coming for you. You're gonna be buried right next to Marcus Young.
No, that's not me!
Hey, excuse me, hey. Your busboy Zach Coleman, is he here?
No.
Well, when's he gonna be back? I need to talk to him.
I don't know. He's off in the NBA, living his dream, managing Marcus.
와,
We're all very proud.
I know,
완전 박살내고 갔네.
Marcus Young?
Yes.
That's what he said?
Yes. Friendly piece of advice.
Fort Wayne, I can't wait to kiss his sorry excuse for a town goodbye.
I'd try to find somewhere else to eat.
I'm very excited to be here with the Spurs. I mean, I'm also excited to experience the great town of San Antonio. It's a dream come true. Honestly, I'm really humbled by it all. It's the opportunity to be a part of such a great basketball legacy. Everything that Popovich is.
와, 이 스토리 뭐 점점 알 수 없게 올라가네.
Pretty brave. Being seen out in public with career kryptonite.
Don't forget Fort Wayne's most hated.
Right. Old boy at the burger stand even charged me full price today.
Earl? He never asks full price.
Uh-huh. And then he charged me extra for pickles. And he said, "Have a nice day, IA." Which I didn't totally get, but I assume was an insult.
Nah, I think that's just Earl. He calls me Bert. Even if I correct him, he's still like, "Have a great day, Bert."
So what y'all doing here?
News. You hear about this guy?
Oh, what?
Bought himself a fishing boat.
Yeah, it looks like I'm not gonna be getting that 12th man spot.
아, 은퇴하나 보구나.
So, it's over. Moving to the Keys, let my belly grow.
Got room for one more?
Hey, no way, man. Abort that thinking. It's a slippery slope to early bird specials and afternoon bingo games with blue hairs.
Oh, baby. That does sound good.
Look, I'm just saying. I don't know how to fish and I get seasick, but I learn pretty quick.
You're not listening to a word I've said, have you? Hey, you're not gonna spend your time wasting your career on a boat with me. AI.
I got
Come
no
on.
offers, man. Season's done for me. I don't know, man. Maybe my career's done.
We see right through it. You'll be screaming for a training camp in a month.
Doesn't matter how loud I scream if no one wants to hear it.
Read this.
어?
What is it?
다시 만나나 보네.
An article. I'm about to publish it on the tape that Zach and Marcus made.
헐.
Wait. The audio? You were able to...
I made a couple calls. I had an engineer friend of mine prove that your rant was edited.
This is... Nikki, thank you.
I mean,
Thank you.
여자친구 잘 뒀네.
well, what they did was wrong, and they deserve to be called out.
Look, Nikki,
Wherever you end up, try and remember this place. These faces.
뭐 좋게 이별하는 건가 그러면?
Make sure they stay a part of you.
hello?
하고
Have trouble finding me?
Kind of hard to miss, bruh.
Now, you showed me something back in Shanghai when you helped me up from that dump.
아, 쟤 그 콜린
I knew the
뭐
idea
걘가 보네.
of a bigger picture
해리스.
was in you. I sure things got awkward in LA, but been checking your season here and there. You look good. Focused. On point. And then
Didn't work out the way I hoped. That's all.
I knew something was off. I called Tatum. He told me what happened, about how you set him up against a dragon, how you sacrificed in front of the scouts, how you let Marcus shine in Hoosier Gym. So I checked the tape.
Yeah, what'd you think?
테이텀이 다 도와줬나 보네.
We got one game left this season. It's for the 8th spot in the playoffs.
요.
Against the Spurs. And Marcus Young.
Hmm? He's blowing up. Every game putting up bigger numbers. If he's playing at 100, he's gonna roll us. And our guy who usually guards him is out, so we figured you might want to take him. You know his weaknesses, and that's why you're here. Trial. One game. Show us what you got. If you shut him down, you seize your
와,
opportunity.
NBA 데뷔하게
Be in
되나
the league
그러면?
to stay. Have your choice of teams next season. Teammates? One more time? What do you say?
I won't let you down.
The Lakers aren't doing me a favor, AI. You earned this.
What's your name?
와, 진짜 저
Don't
여자가
Mm-hmm. Marcus will make the mistakes if you let him.
아,
float
아니네.
naturally.
계속 사귀나 보네.
Man, I am nervous.
I know. It'll keep you on edge, okay? Visualize. Execute.
So, how's Fort Wayne?
Cold. Snowy. This is your time, AI. Take it.
Just wish this wasn't over.
It's not over. We'll just be something else.
Will I see you again?
I hope so.
달달하네.
AI,
Go Stackhouse, hey.
it's good to see you.
You too.
Just wanted to congratulate you.
Thank you. Listen, I know we didn't get off to a great start.
Are you kidding? I didn't have to deal with your drama. Now I'm lousy with hoagies. Best of every world.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad.
And I just wanted to announce you have a starting place in the lineup for South Bay.
What?
Ah, I'm yanking your chain.
Oh.
그래,
Okay.
사우스베이면은
You get out there
G리그잖아.
and knock them dead tonight. Laker.
레이커스에서 데뷔하나?
Now's the hard part.
야.
You gotta stay here.
그럼 르브론 형이랑 같이 하네. 르브론이랑.
No, man, I already told you. Marcus Young does not appear for anything less than $50,000.
와, 얘 걔네. 그 쓰레기 자식.
Well, does he get to keep the ride? Okay. Yeah, he'll think about it.
You get better reception outside.
Nah, it's okay. I did what I needed to do. Everything good?
Yeah. It's great, man.
That's great. Awesome. Wow. Look at you. I'm
I thought
proud
Marcus
of you.
was an easier coat to ride.
Oh,
So you
hold on.
threw me away the second you realized I had other plans than being a mercenary, take no prisoners killer.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about here.
Only you could have helped Marcus edit that audio.
Look, man, I want you both to succeed, but sometimes you gotta make a choice.
This area is for players, staff, and approved guests only. You none of those.
It's a business, man.
Not if I can help it.
And one of the feel-good stories of the year, the emergence of AI. Worked his way through the G League. Still learning how to create for others.
중국 애들. 그다음에 포트웨인 감독 여자친구랑 그다음에 아까 식당이었던 것 같고. 뭉클하네 스토리가. 마커스 형과 스프러스 상대로 승리하세요. B+ 이상 팀 동료 평가 받으라고 하고. 이게 거의 마지막인가 보네. 아, 이제 이거 끝나면 아까 한 경기가 테스트고 그거 끝나고 나면 NBA 팀 선택해서 다음 시즌에 데뷔할 수도 있다 그랬으니까 이게 아마 그 초입부 마지막인 것 같아요. 여기서 테스트 잘 받아서 원하는 팀으로 배정받는 걸로. 그러면은 이번 경기는 무조건 진짜 잘 뛰어야겠네. 그래야 저기 저 스카우트들한테 평가 잘 받아가지고 아까 팀 관심도가 이번 경기에서 어떻게 하냐에 따라서 더 많이 올라갈 수도 있을 거니까요. 팀 관심도가 아마 높으면 처음부터 게임 경기 시간 뛰는 시간 보장 많이 받을걸요.
And anybody who knows Raymond is a guy who loves to work when he's in the off-ball.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody,
야,
Ernie Johnson here with
진짜
Shaquille
제대로 게임
O'Neal and
시작하네.
Kenny the Jet Smith. We're wrapping up the NBA regular season in
샤키로니랑
style
아나운서 애들이랑
here on 2K Sports. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles,
맞네.
where it'll be the Lakers going up
아,
against the
코이
San
해리스
Antonio
얘가
Spurs.
LA 레이커스였구나.
Well, for San Antonio, 5-5 over their last 10 games.
마커스 이게 여기 있었네.
Good luck, Marcus.
Please. Enjoy your first and last game in the league, chump.
야, 레이커스 10번 간지.
C-Web this evening, all the makings of a up-tempo affair. A lot of speed on the floor. They love to play, both these teams, at a very high pace.
They're trying to get good looks early in the clock, and I'll tell you why. Against a better defensive team, why slow the ball up and wait for them to get set? Against better defensive teams, you must speed up the pace to get an open shot. In the NBA, an open shot from a player that's in his skill set is a great shot. It doesn't matter if it's with 1 second left on the shot clock or with 20 seconds on the shot clock. So why not speed the pace up? See if you can get that early look. If not, bring it back out and then set up a play. But run, get it going, and see if you can get some easy looks early.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. On the court right now for the Spurs. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Young is out there with Green, and it's Anderson in at the 3. Clock at 4. Here's AI. That's it. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And it's not hard to see AI out there in an NBA uniform and not be reminded of that huge dunk he pulled off while playing in China. I still remember that play going viral.
Yeah, Greg, he was the talk of basketball after pulling off that dunk, and it actually helped him kickstart his path to the NBA. It's incredible, isn't it, how a dunk can change a career.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Spurs shooting their first shot from the
여태까지
stripe of this game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with it.
Now here is Harris. 9 points last game out. AI, the basket good off the assist from Corey Harris. AI's got his second basket of the night.
이겨가지고 인지도 높여야겠어.
Here's Young. Pass to Gasol. Kicks to Aldridge.
알드리지. 그렇지. 나갔다.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
I mean, you talk about the mystique and allure of Los Angeles. The Lakers are undoubtedly the #1 show in LA. Truly one of the great franchises.
Lopez with the bucket.
Only so much you can do. Sometimes guarding Lopez inside is an impossible task.
Young taking his time here. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, effective from the interior. Young is someone who looks to score once he's that close.
Harris kicks to AI. Lakers passing it around, and the shot goes in. Lopez has got his second basket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
That opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now, here's Green. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky.
And out of bounds is San Antonio gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Thomas checked in for Ball. Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. DeJounte Murray comes in for Green. Here's Young. From down in the low post. It goes. Young's got 7 points in the game. The Lakers trail. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. Said the key to this game is how much they can limit the quality looks inside.
골 넣으니까 관중수도 팍 내요. G리그 있을 때는 한 몇백 명 수준을 이뤘었는데 패스 받아서 레이어 덩크 내려 뿌렸으면 좋았어요. G리그는 막 500명 막 이렇게 늘었는데 지금 관중 막 1,500명씩 늘고 확실히 메이저는 달라요.
Harris quickly becoming, Greg, one of the bigger names and stars in the NBA. I know this team was simply ecstatic to land him on draft day, and he's a big part of their future. Now, here's AI. Following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. AI left side to the middle. Here's Lopez. Chalk up 2 there. 6 points for him.
And that's
팀만 안 당했어도
points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
Here's Young, and then Young with the dunk.
The creativity on display.
와,
Gotta respect
덩크하니까
Young's
확실히
dunking ability
NBA는
and just how
신발
hard he
브랜드에서
finishes.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Helmet.
2600명.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
이게 지금 능력치가 안 좋으니까 드리블 하지 말고 딱 잡자마자 하나둘 해가지고 바로 골. 아.
And Aldridge slams it in.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's AI. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
About
수비
7
막고
seconds
있는
separate the shot
알드리지에
and game
되게
clock.
좋네. 피지컬도 좋고
Young pass to Murray.
막기가 확실히 쉽지가 않네요.
He kicks to Gay.
미디글
That 3 off the mark.
나이스. 초.
AI outside. Lays it
나이스.
up off the glass. AI's got 14.
Well, I like that.
14점 득점인데 이 정도면 확실히 각인되지 않았나 싶어요.
Young with no one around.
라운드고.
No good with the triple.
일단
The offense
1쿼터
coming
7점
free and
작성
easy
상태
as we wrap
끝났죠.
up the first quarter. Lakers lead by 7.
마커스 형
And
표정
don't go
썩었죠.
away. The 5'9" Isaiah Thomas has made a career out of proving his
이거
doubters
끝나고
wrong.
나면 팀 고르는 거 나올 것 같은데 팀 어딜 가야 되나?
Well, no question about it, Greg. Very good substitution here for the Lakers. Lopez, who's checked in for Zubac. AI comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Luol Deng is checked in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's
골든스테이트
Lonzo Ball in for
워리어
Thomas.
같은데
On the court
가면
right
또
now for the Spurs.
너무 그냥 막
Inside,
쉽게
it's the veterans,
이기하니까
Aldridge and Gasol. Green is out there with Young.
좀
And it's
메인이 돼야
Anderson into the
되는데
3 spot.
No, you can't lay that pass in
그렇다고
there
또
any better.
너무 인재 없는 데서
And
하면
Pau
게임
Gasol
맨날
is
질 것
really on the
같고
tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame
그런
career.
거
He's a two-time
생각하면
champion, international star.
레이커스가 제일
left to
좋을 것
prove,
같긴 한데
but still
애들 그냥
manages to put
무난하고
up points
그다음에
with his sharp
일단 르브론
approach
제임스가
to the game.
있으니까
And Young kicks to
쌍두마차로 해서
Gasol.
딱 끌면 르브론
11
제임스
feet
또
away.
파워포워드
They kick it out to
파워포워드
Green.
쪽은 아니니까
Wide
Yeah.
open. Off the
Nice.
left rim and out. And with Pau Gasol, even after almost 2 decades in the league, Greg, he is still a very effective player.
You know, Paul just never seems to get credit for how smart a player he is. When he makes a play on offense, he knows exactly how a defense will
일단 LA
react, what will
레이커스가
open up, and what the best
팬들이
options are.
많잖아요.
Kobe knows just how great a teammate Gasol is, and Gasol's knowledge of the game
레이커스로 데뷔하면
really
좋을 것
on
같아요.
an elite level.
And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
아,
And they're
공격자
just
선수.
playing fast and loose. Sometimes that'll burn you.
Like right here, you have to value each
근데
possession, especially when you're
르브론
behind.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Ingram comes in for Luol Deng. And Harris subbed in for Hart. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Down by 15. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio
아직
Spurs.
40대
Now,
27이니까.
Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a
인그레이먼트
tribute
아깝겠어,
to their
저거는.
character and awareness. Kevin?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA,
쓱
thank you.
파고들어서
Count that one.
Well, you like to see a player work to get the high percentage shot. Now, so much of
10불인데
what AI
아까 팀
does
평가
comes through hard work.
B까지 만들어야 된다 했습니다.
Young with the ball. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Well, he also made a mark with his passing and had the assist total
확실히
to show
잘하네
for it.
진짜.
The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. A different look now for San Antonio. Gay comes in for Pau Gasol. And Murray subbed in for Green. Los Angeles leading by 12. Ball kicks to Ingram. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's just great work inside. Ingram showing the tool set.
The Spurs have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Young against Ball. Young finds Aldridge
아하,
over AI.
나이스.
And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
2쿼터도 14점 차로 앞선 채
You
끝났고.
have scored
아,
in bunches
인터뷰하네요.
tonight, and you're making it look easy, and it isn't. How are you doing that?
득점을 정말 쉽게 하시는 것 같은 비결이 뭔가요? 일단은 팀 평가가 좋아야 되니까.
Well, you know, it only looks easy because my teammates making it look easy. You know, they've been doing some great work for me tonight. You know, set me up with some terrific looks.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at AI, in this game, he has been everywhere.
강백호로 이름 지은 것도
사실
그 3분 느낌 나잖아요.
Yeah, and it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
AI is out there with Ingram. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Ball. And it's Harris in at the 2 guard. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Looking at big men around the NBA, which are the best triple threats? Guys who can shoot, drive, and pass out of that screen.
I think of two. One being Anthony Davis. The fact he can get his shot, he's so
리바운드.
quick.
아,
And
리바운드
he's a
뺏겼다.
good post-up player as well and can face the
오,
basket.
다행히 바스켓 포인트
Marcus
아니에요.
Cousins, I don't know if there's a better big man or a better center than when it comes to him. He can take you out on the three-point line. He can dribble and get a three. He can take you out on the three-point line, set a flare screen, catch and shoot the three. He can get it at the three-point line, drive you to the hole, get an and one, and then he can take you on the post and just bully and posterize you as well. So I don't think there's one that comes to mind with a better skill set than Boogie Cousins.
And that list is growing. Harris against Green.
레이커스로 플레이하니까 점점 마음에 드는데.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
0 for 3 now since halftime. Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
Here's AI. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. AI's got 6 here in this quarter. And if AI is familiar to anyone, you might remember him from his college days.
라이벌전 이
Played a
정도면
big role in
이겼죠.
a college tournament run not too long ago.
20점 차네.
And unfortunately for AI, he got a little ahead of himself and
완벽한
declared
데뷔전이에요.
after that run. And NBA scouts felt he just wasn't ready and ended up going undrafted. Just seems like he needed more time to mature, but I'm guessing he wished he stayed another year in college.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. San Antonio also making some changes. Laverne comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Ginobili in for Green. Anderson against Kuzma. Anderson dishes to Aldridge. Picks it out to Ginobili.
리바운드 또 뺏겼네.
Takes a 3. Drains the three-pointer. Ginobili's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they finally get one to go. I mean, just in time, an 0 for 4 start to the second half can really make a team tighten up.
AI passes to Lopez, and he gets the bucket. Lopez has got 12 in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their
팀평가
passing.
확실히 제일 많이 올라가는 거는 어시스트예요.
Young outside.
얘 알드리지 얘가 스타 플레이어네.
Got a piece of it.
나이스 컷. 내가 치고야 돼.
11 points in the game.
그렇지.
And up until very recently, AI was grinding away in the G League. And from what I hear, he made a lot of progress with his approach to the game and fine-tuning his skill set.
And more, Greg, there are players who just figure it out when they get in the G League. You wonder if AI is the next player to make a successful leap. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Caldwell Pope comes in for Harris. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Ball. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Murray with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles leading by 21.
인사이드 패스 주고
AI left side.
바깥쪽 주고
Kuzma passes to Zubats. AI double team to the middle. Lakers
팀으로
working the ball
가니까.
around now. That one
나이스.
falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his fourth assist with that last one here
레이커스
tonight.
점점 나아지는 거네.
Third quarter
애들이
of
패스도
basketball
잘
here in
주고.
just a little under
그리고
3.5
어차피 지금
minutes gone by.
더 쇼도 지금 키우고 있는 게 류현진이랑
Murray
같이
against Caldwell
뛰려고
Pope to the paint. And he floats in for the
지금
easy two.
LA
Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, he caught him in
저기
stride with the lead pass. Now
트리플레이에서
that was
뛰고
time.
있으니까
For Los Angeles, they've
농구도
gone
LA
spotless.
레이커스라는
6
뭔가
of
딱
6 in
매칭이
the
되고
field
나이스
since
패스.
taking the court here in the second half. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, LaMarcus Aldridge and the Spurs got through some tension in their relationship early on. Now, Greg Popovich said
데뷔전에서 30득점
it
정도 한
became
거면
apparent that
굉장히
it really was
이슈가
me. He'd been in the league for 9 years. I'm not going to turn him into some other player. That was just silly. So we took care of it, and he's been fantastic. Guys?
That's why Pop is the best in the business, DA. He's always going to figure it out. Thanks. Here's Gay.
아이고. 아,
Here's
리바운드 또
Aldridge.
뺏겼어.
And he banks in the layup. Aldridge has got
아,
13
그래도
points.
팀 평가
And now
B
this
이상이라
game is
했으니까
becoming a
B니까
showcase
지금
for
나쁘지
Aldridge.
않네.
He's been out
나이스
of control.
어시스트.
A one-man team. Now it's just a matter of getting him the ball and getting out of his way. How about the passing? They are moving the ball
볼이나
without
A까지는
any
받아야.
thought,
나이스
without
블록.
any individual agenda.
아하.
And he recovers it. That one drops for him.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the
블락까지
second half,
좋았는데.
and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
They get it again. AI
어,
misses the
블락
reverse.
당했어.
Spurs trail by 20.
요즘 장난 아니네.
Gay outside.
저거
The pass to Mills.
G리그였으면 저 무조건
Back to
넣는데
Gay.
확실히 NBA는
Over Dang.
수준이 달라요.
Another
리바운드
miss by Gay.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back.
AI dishes to
주고 다시
Dang.
패스 받아서
And
슛.
AI gets it to go on the assist by Dang.
31점.
And that's 31 points for AI. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely.
건드리지 마라. 맞고
Here's Aldridge.
아하 리바운드까지
No good.
끝.
Love the intensity on AI's part.
아 이거 데뷔 완전
And so
성공이네.
it's
완전
AI
이겼네요.
making things happen for Los Angeles. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced
네,
the wide
저기
open
뭐야
with this feed. They
르브론이
had no
없는 거 보니까
chance
르브론
to prevent that
있으면
basket.
게임 너무
Quick
밸런스 안 맞을
decision-making.
것
See a guy
같아서
open,
여기서만
you can't
르브론
hesitate.
뺐나.
That's an outstanding play.
And there have
아,
been two
저거
very different performances from
정말
these teams
노마크인한테
today.
패스할
As we
줄
get
알았는데.
going in quarter number 4. On the floor for San Antonio, Gay is the 3 with Aldridge at the 4. Murray and Green in the backcourt together. And it's Gasol in at the 5 spot. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Every once in a while, we hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. See, Webb, when you hear that term, what does it mean to you?
It means it's the truth. When I got to the NBA as a rookie, the thing that amazed me the most was that I was already
내가 너무
part of the
본방이니까
tournament. There was,
다른 애 보고
having to
미쳤나 보네.
to be kind of welcomed in. You are welcomed in
리바운드.
once you're part of the NBA. Guys want to see you do well. Not against them, not against their team, but guys want to see
야,
you do well
24점
because they
차.
know the work, the effort, the sacrifice that it takes to get to this level. And that's a really refreshing feeling, knowing the guys got your best interest as long as it isn't against them that night.
Great perspective on that topic. Some changes for the Lakers. Lopez, he's checked in for Dang. And Harris subbed in for Hart. San Antonio also
모델링도
making some
직접
changes.
선수 모델링만큼이나
Kyle Anderson
진짜
comes in for LaMarcus
제대로
Aldridge. Young is subbed in for
퀄리티가
DeJounte
장난
Murray.
아니에요. 그래픽적으로는 진짜 NBA 2K가 진짜
And you gotta appreciate
그
the
EA 거랑
Lopez
비교하면
has. He's
진짜
effective at using it to
말이 안
stifle
돼요.
shoot.
오우 몸싸움 장난 아니야 막 밀어내네.
Ingram kicks to Thomas. Out left to the wing. To the inside.
인사이드
Here's
나이스 패스.
Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
야, 애들이 인사이드에서도 패스를 참 바로바로 보내주네.
On nights like this, you can see how AI's long, hard journey to the NBA made him the competitor he is.
Passes it to Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Danny Green, a terrific shooter.
경기
So
끝났네요.
it's Los Angeles
이겼죠?
win this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control,
25점
operating
차로.
flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just
아,
so
마지막
tremendous.
사건
Fans
똑같아요.
involved
마커스랑
from the
그냥
get-go.
싸웠죠.
And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books.
Hey, Big Toonie. Hey, I didn't think I'd see you here.
I'm here as a fan, not as a scout. Thanks for the show.
Hey, man, so what you think? Am I running yet?
Hey, this is just the beginning, kid. But you're going to have a lot of teams to choose from this summer. I'll make sure of it. Welcome to the NBA.
야, 데뷔.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
스토리 잘 만들었네요. 친구들도 찾아오고.
I'm just here to check out the new talent. This is the future of the game right here.
Hey, stop recording my face, bro. This is your boy, right? This is Star.
AI, you had a tremendous game tonight, and I'm sure there'll be many more to come. And let's start with your name first. AI, what does that stand for?
What's my name?
야, 이름 물어본 거 그 기자랑 비슷하네. 여자친구. 팀원들 와서 환영해주고. 와, 2495. 와, 데뷔전 시작이네. 아, 18 시즌이구나. 그러니까 여기 다 주요 후보 선수고 경기당 1000 준다는 건가? 아니면 계약금인가? 보자. 피닉스 선즈, 브루클린 네츠, 로스앤젤레스, LA 레이커스, 뉴욕 닉스, 휴스턴 로켓츠, 샬럿 호네츠. 다 핵심 후보 선수로 쓰겠다는 건데 골든 스테이트 워리어즈는 로테이션 선수야. 와. 그럼 뭐 무조건 레이커스 정해졌죠. 테일러 씨. 경기당 1000 20분에 보너스 4년 역제한. 계약연수 4년은 말고 한 1년에서 우승하고 다른 데 또 가면 되니까. 요렇게 역제한. 역제한. 그래, 보너스 없이 그냥 계약연수 1년 어때? 레이커스 건너갔어? 레이커스 건너가면 안 되는데? 야, 이거 큰일 났다. 레이커스에서 시작해야 되는데? 이거 레이커스로 시작했는데 이렇게 말리면 안 되는데? 그러면 이거 잠깐 종료했다 다시 할게요. 아씨, 너무 배짱으로 튕겼나? 나머지 팀들은 사실 그렇게 마음에 드는 팀이 없었는데 주급을 좀 낮추고 계약 연수를 줄이면 해줄래나? 일단은 뭐 레이커스 들어가서 우승하는 게 목표니까.
Money 111, man. I'm with Flipper, man. I'm heavy. Skirt, skirt. Let's get it. Flipper. Whoa.
설마 그 레이커스로 처음 역시 재계약부터 시작이네. 다시 레이커스. 어디 보자. 역제한. 근데 계약 연수 4년 너무 많은데. 그러면 경기당 $900 받고 1년. 일단 900불 받고 1년. 그래 돈이 문제였네. 그래 1년 뛰고 1년 우승하면 또 다른 데서 경기 뛰어봐야 되니까. 와, 드디어 레이커스로 데뷔하네요. 벌써 근데 2시간 15분 정도 했는데 원래 여기 전 2시간 정도 하고 오늘 방송 여기서 마칠까 했는데 또 데뷔전은 하고 해야 되니까 레이커스 먼저 첫 경기 하고 끝낼게요. 뭐야? 집으로?
What it do, youngin? Hey, appreciate you meeting with me.
Yeah, you can thank my agent for
에이전트인가
that.
보구나.
Yeah? He happened to mention why I wanted to sit down?
Nah, just told me to keep an open mind.
So when you moving to a new spot?
Oh, a couple weeks back.
I still remember my first check, man. Had the little Knicks logo in the top corner. Next day, I went out and bought me a watch or a Frosty. 3 weeks later, on the road in Miami, hit up Mansion post game, and the next morning, woke up. Poof, 200 large, gone.
You heard of insurance?
I thought I was gonna play forever, like Vince Carter, collecting a paycheck and a pension. Last thing I remember was James Harden's grin. He hit me with that half carry
James
thing
Harden.
he likes to do, and I'm waiting for the step back, and next thing I see, black. Woke up in Cedars. Mama was sitting there with a Bible on her lap while the doctor told her that I had hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Means my heart muscles were so swollen, blood couldn't pass through no more. Doctor told me I could never play ball again. It's the worst day of my life. The hoop was my identity, man. It was my reason. After that, man, I just spun out, People try to reach out, all the dudes from around the league that you'd expect. Try to make me feel better, but I wasn't hearing them. Wasn't long before I was back in my mama's crib in Jersey. Same single bed, flat broke. It's amazing how quick the cheese melts. Humbling. Comes for us all. Matter of fact, I still remember the first time I saw you playing the Dykeman. You was a freshman. So cocky, you'd make LeVar Ball blush.
와, 다 보고 있었다는.
So that's why you took my ankles, huh? Man, I remember. People still send me gifts of that.
That's why you so salty, huh? Man, you are competitive. I get it. No one likes a clowning. Man, the reason I did that, though, man, you was out there stealing my shine, man. I couldn't just relinquish the crown, man. It's Dykeman.
I know, man. They never let you forget.
Right? Man. So we good?
Yeah, man, we good.
All right. See, the real reason I'm here, man, I want to manage you.
Oh, okay.
Look,
Yo, Matt, have you ever managed anyone?
I mean, technically, you're the first player I've ever even approached about this. But wait. You know, the last few years, I was coaching AAU, and I was finishing up my finance degree. You know, I've been paying my dues.
Look, I don't know, man. Like, what's an undrafted free agent even need with a manager? You know, agent and lawyer got me covered.
No. Listen, they're deal makers. I handle the day-to-day. I'm talking media, endorsements. For instance, how much you paying for this crib, huh?
I don't know, 6.
6. It's a new apartment building over on Park that's willing to let you live there rent-free if you just mention them on social media. I got a car dealership and a furniture warehouse that's willing to do the same thing. That's a new crib and a new car gratis. I mean, it might not be glamorous, but listen, you gotta think about this. Do you want to be the kid with the frosty wrists? Or the one with the diversified portfolio, huh? Look, our paths wouldn't even pass a sobriety test. But we made it back. We're survivors. The real ones. Just imagine what we could do together, man. That's all I'm asking. Just imagine it, man.
Hey, you know what? I don't have to think about it. I'm in.
차라리 여자친구를 불러가지고 데뷔하지. 일단은 스폰서 계약도 있네? 이야. 이렇게 하는 것만 돈 주고. 확실히 NBA 데뷔하니까 에이전트 사무실에 수표가 도착했다. 그다음 자동차 딜러 사진 촬영. 일단 여기 데뷔했으니까 강백호 머리 되게 빨리 하고 싶었는데 완전 빨강에 까까머리나 뭐 그런 스타일로. 어차피 저기 에이전트 사무실에 수표 찾으러 가서 돈 찾으러 가야 되니까 그거 가는 김에 가면 되겠네요. 일단 능력치 올릴 수 있는 거 뭐 없나? 저 데뷔하려면 중거리 슛 만약에 돌파하기 쉽지 않으면 중거리 슛 올려야 되니까. 중거리 슛 올리고. 핸드폰? 그 매니저? 아니 어딨죠? 알겠어요. 일단 수표 찾으러 가볼까? 나가기. 길거리로 나가기. 뭐지? 에런가? 어디인가? 아, 로딩이구나. 아, 이제 여기 나와서 사람들 보이네. 여기가 그 수표 받는 데인 것 같은데. 들어가서 일단 돈 받고, 아까 광고랑 홍보 촬영했던 거.
Oh. Hi, I'm Veronica, Nikaila's partner. Check for you.
아, 베로니카가 돈 주고 있는 거야.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
이야. 돈 받고 나오고, 그 다음에 이발소가 어디 있는 거지? 여기가 팀 프랙티스, 저기 팀 연습장인 것 같고, 저기가 사람들 그 자기 캐릭터 만든 걸로 농구 연기하고 그런 데인 것 같은데, 일단 여기 지나서, 아, 저기 이발소 마크 있네. 저기가 이발소네. 저기서 헤어스타일 진짜 강백호처럼 딱 바꾸고 바로 첫 경기 데뷔전 가겠습니다. 독스 바버샵.
Hey,
Hey, what's
how you
up?
doing? What can I do for you?
Man, I'm looking to get a cut.
Oh, great. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Aren't you AI?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I've seen you play.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the basketball league. Man.
Ah, nice.
Hey, listen, the last guy, he was charging our NBA players, so, we had to make some changes. So,
okay.
anytime you need anything, you come on down here and I'll take
Yeah,
care of it. No
무료.
charge. I'm Floyd, by the way.
Hey, man, it's
Right.
nice to officially meet you, AI. Appreciate that.
All right.
일단 머리색을, 이거 뭐야? 왜 해제가 안 되지? 아씨, 완전 빨강으로 해야 되는데. 강백호 스타일이 이건가?
Ooh, special.
아, 이거 완전 찐다네. 강백호 머리가 뭐였지?
Boom, boom.
이거랑 이거 중에 뭐가 더 다르나?
Ooh, special.
이게 더 닮았네요. 이걸로 하고. 그 다음에 머리 색깔은 왜 못하게 해놨어. 65 종합
Man, this
순위가
looks
65
great.
돼야 된다.
Hey, you sure I don't owe you anything?
Nope. It's on the house. Come on back anytime you need.
Thanks, man.
All right.
65 넘으면 바로 빨강이로 바꾸고 그거 해야겠다. 그러면 바로 또 마이 플레이어. 피부가 너무 좀 구릿빛인데? 완전 하얗게 해야 그건데. 헤어스타일, 이마, 눈썹, 눈, 귀, 코, 광대뼈, 피부. 강백호 느낌 나려면 그래, 요게 낫다. 저장 하고 65 딱 해제된 순간 빨강 머리 완전 하면 딱 되겠네. 하고 바로 데뷔 들어갑니다. 요거 첫 경기까지 마치고서 오늘 방송 종료할게요. 데뷔전 해야
It's the
되니까.
2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here.
레이커스 레전드 오님.
Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as
아,
they play against
르브론
the
제임스
Portland
이제 나오네.
Trailblazers at Moda Center. For
야,
Portland,
르브론이랑 같이
they're
뛴다.
focused on
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
데뷔전 또 화려하게 가야죠. 아, 근데 후보 선수였던 것 같아요. 아, 르브론 저기 서 있고 백호 속성 복지 1700이니까 뭐 더 올릴 만한 거 없나? 레이언 말고 그래도 나름 파워포워드니까 포스트 공격 좀 올릴까? 아니냐. 아, 데뷔 시간 길어지려면 체력이 받쳐줘야지. 체력. 자, 첫 경기 데뷔 갑니다. 빡빡머리 잘 어울리네. 어디가 돼요? 아, 오늘 홈 경기가 아니구나. 아, 여기 연습하는데 슛이 왜 이렇게 안 들어가지? 어? 어려면 안 되는데? 중거리 슛. 그렇지. 이렇게 들어가줘야지. 패스. 슛 연습 이 정도까지 한 거.
We bring you tonight into Portland over the Burnside Bridge on a gorgeous evening here in the Pacific Northwest. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our... Thank you for that, David. You think back to when AI made his debut at the end of last season. Just a whirlwind of time for him, guys.
I mean, it must have felt like being dropped onto a moving treadmill. I mean, and being asked to keep pace. I mean, I'm sure AI will...
르브론 형이랑
Trailblazers. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic.
아, 2군이구나, 2군.
And Harkless is subbed in for Layman. We know star power is critical, Clark, but when you look at the great bench players, what distinguishes them in your estimation?
A couple of things, Kevin, when you talk about outstanding role players. One is not only do they accept their role, they embrace it. They thrive in it. They really relish it.
제임스 형 있어. 르브론 있어. 르브론 있어.
Defensively, for impacting with energy and offensive rebound. Sometimes it's a designated scorer who comes off the bench to just inject offense. Lou Williams as a sixth man. Sure. Vinnie Johnson when he was with the Pistons. I mean, there are a number of guys. John Havlicek, his great Hall of Fame career was pretty much started as a sixth man. So a number, Kevin McHale, and so forth. You can go down the list, but they impact the outcome with some aspect or aspects of their game, which is awesome to see.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, AI is out there with Chandler. That's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. Lillard from outside. Rebound the Lakers. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland.
Two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
Second chance effort. No good off the front iron.
No excuses, no explanations. I mean, got to sink that J from mid-range. Defense wasn't even paying attention to him. Come on, man.
Ingram outside. Leonard with the steal.
일단
Out to
그래도
the right
어쨌든
wing. Here's
팀이
Lillard.
이기는 게 중요해.
That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Over Harkless, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's 10 points for LeBron.
Defense has no answer for him. I mean, none. They look completely lost. He's been on fire.
우리 골든 스테이트 워리어처럼 너무 잘하면서
Not a lot of room. Basket good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
좀 가자.
Here's AI, and the rejection by Leonard.
달라. 바로 블로킹 나왔어.
Here's Harkless.
근데 이게 또 시즌 기록이랑 되니까 MVP 따려면
And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's LeBron.
득점을 많이 해야 빨리 주정으로 배치반.
The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomed.
A lot of responsibility when things go bad, you know.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Boy, the ferocity on the glass, really impressive, and they're not backing up at all, not giving an inch on the boards.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. AI is out there with Chandler, and it's Stevenson in at the 3 slot.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This seems like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
근데 패스를 안 주는 것 같아.
And that one's good. And just looking back at AI and how he started his NBA career, what a way to make an entrance into the league in a pressure-packed situation, Greg, like this.
Yeah, and a lot of players would have been overwhelmed, but AI was instrumental in getting the win and helping the team secure a playoff berth. What an incredible moment it was for him in an NBA debut.
NBA 데뷔.
The Lakers trade. And AI throws it down.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
저런 거인 애들은
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
For the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in.
바로 또
And so it's Corey Harris
벤치
making
갔다가
things happen
그래도
for
벤치
Los
갔어도
Angeles. He
팀이
notched 8
이기고
points in the quarter.
3점
He has
이기고
that terrific basketball instinct.
쟤 때문에 어쨌든 데뷔한
Kevin,
거예요.
thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after.
일단 B 마이너스 괜찮아요.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly
밀고 이제
even
보다
so
진짜
far.
빨간 머리만 넣으면 그냥
Checked in for Jake Layman.
8점 차로
is checked
이기고
in
있는
for the Lakers.
상태에서 다시 투입. 3쿼터.
Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Farouk Amino is out there with Hood, and it's Nurkic in its center. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. At the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to LA completely shifts the mindset of this organization. The team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays as this is a team that is looking to win now.
Three-pointer, Lillard.
3포인트.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Harris has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Habit. There's the pass to McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And that's 19 points for C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
A nice shot by AI.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players. The front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016. And we wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Lillard finds Nurkic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And for Yusuf Nurkic, you see the flashes of how dominant he can be in every game.
I mean, the potential is there, and he's working hard to find that consistency. I do believe he's noticeably better when he plays with an edge. He's more in tune with what's going on. You almost want to rile him up or do something to tick him off before every game to get the best out of him.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Cantor comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Harkless is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Fires top of the key. Nurkic can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Hood kicks to Nurkic. Over Rondo. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 11 on the basket for Nurkic.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
And AI with the basket on the assist by LeBron. 14 points for AI.
Good ball movement. Wonderful pass. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Pass to Nurkic. Off target with that shot. And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ingram and Kuzma filling up the 3 and the 4. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. And it's AI in at the 5 down low. In NBA history, only a handful of rookies have averaged 20 points and 10 rebounds. And Clark, you were one of them.
Yeah, it's a point of pride for me. Obviously wasn't able to be part of a playoff team in the short time I played, but did distinguish myself individually for the short time I played. And it's fairly select company. We talk 2010 guys as rookies, and it's a pretty impressive list to be on. Actually, one of my peers, Terry Cummin, is also part of that first-year 2010 group.
You talk about names: Wilt Chamberlain, Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Hakeem, Tim Duncan, Bird, Shaq. I mean, what great names!
Yeah, some phenomenal names, no doubt about it. Glad to be on that roll call list.
Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. Caldwell Pope passes to AI. Rondo drops in the layup for 2.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was
근데 아직
dead
좀
silent by the
벤치
time GA this
멤버여서
one wound down.
게임 뛰는 시간을 많이 주진 않네요. 일부러 단지.
Give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Keller.
어쨌든 뭐 첫 데뷔 경기에서 팀이 이겼으니까.
AI, we've got an interview request for you. Come with me.
오, 인터뷰.
AI, Griff Bryant, thanks for talking with me. Great game tonight.
Thank you. Of course.
So, considering this was just your first game, I'd say you held your own. How did it feel to contribute right away?
이거는 팬 많아요. 광고 들으니까 팬 인정.
Oh man, it was it was great. I feel like I already have a bond with the fans of this team, so I was happy to go out there and show them what I could do.
After college, you spent some time in China and then the G League. The NBA must feel like a whole new world.
Yeah, in some ways, sure. The scope might be bigger, but the goal's still the same. I'm going to try to help this team to get wins however I can, and I look forward to bringing home some W's.
I'm sure the fans will appreciate that. Listen, thanks again, AI, and congrats on the strong debut.
Thanks, Griff. You're good to go.
야, 이겼네. 다음 경기가 슈터로겠구나. 자, 어쨌든 오늘 파워포워드 키우기 마이커리어 여기까지 마칠게요.